if you know what I mean. Get the Cave Radio app today. One word, Cave Radio, CAVERADIO. The Cave Radio app for iPhone and Android. Get it now.
You're listening to CRBRadio.com. The words and opinions you are about to hear are of the hosts and do not reflect the management, sponsors, or affiliates of Cave Radio Broadcasting.
Big now, it don't get no bigger. Big Easy, it don't get no bigger. Triple E, it don't get no bigger. It's big and bigger, it's big and bigger. Detroit, it don't get no bigger. Worldwide, it don't get no bigger. Big Radio, it don't get no bigger. It's big and bigger, it's big and bigger. Welcome to the show. Where else you wanna be? Where else would you go? Truth be told, you could be anywhere in the globe. Thank you for supporting this Detroit soul. It's fun jazz on beat, country and rock and roll. Big Easy, big outdoor, take control. It's bigger, bigger on Cave Radio.
Oh, I hear. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Let's go.
Wow.
Hello.
There we go.
Feel real crispy right now.
2. Welcome, everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. Episode number 208 of Big and Bigger. What's
Wow.
up, everybody?
What's crack-a-lacking, yo?
What's crack-a-lacking? 208. Seems like just about a month and a half ago, we were at 200.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works. This
I
is
know,
your
right?
fucking shirt, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
Gonzo Mania. And this is the nice artwork that young Aven Campau.
It's pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie.
Gotta tune in to see.
Yeah, we're going to talk to him in just a couple minutes. First and foremost, I want to wish a healthy congratulations to the U.S. women's soccer team for winning their 4th World Cup over the. We'll turn that PA down because it's coming out the PA. And then
Shouldn't be.
yeah, we had these up. These are up.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because these mics
Hello.
don't go through the
Oh
PA.
my God.
I thought they do sometimes.
No.
Only when you push that button.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you didn't push that button.
It goes,
And then I want to take just a couple seconds to say rest in peace to a couple Redford people that are near and dear to our hearts. Trish, next door, everyone that was part of Cave Radio knew who Trish was. She was an amazing bartender next door, and she's been battling cancer for almost 2 years now, and she lost her battle today. So rest in peace to her. And then our good friend Chuck McDonald was out west working, 45 years old, and we don't know what happened. And all we know is that he's not with us anymore. And he was your brother-in-law.
well, for a little while, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was my ex-wife's sister's husband, father of her oldest child. So
The boy, right?
yeah, Brad.
Brad.
I feel bad for him.
Brad and Alexis. I know it's
Chad.
been Chow. Yeah, I forgot about him. But yeah, so rest in peace to those guys. There'll be Trish. I think I talked to Barb next door, and they're actually. I'm not. You can't say they're happy, but Trish is in a better place. You know, she was
Right.
really fighting it and very painful and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's sad to see when that happens to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, to see the description.
I shouldn't. I changed it.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's mixed emotions when someone's miserable
Re-up
while they're
it, it should be
battling,
better.
and
Yeah.
then, it's
And it's almost easier when something like that happens than something with that, like what happened with Chuck. Just
Right.
overnight, wrong place, wrong time, and so
sucks.
yeah,
Abrupt sucks too. Trust me, I know it's not fun when it's abrupt
Either way, no.
because you get left with a lot of emotions that you can't. I mean, look, it sucks either way, but
Yeah.
at least when someone's battling something, you have time to come to terms with
goodbye.
things, and yeah.
Yep.
And when it's abrupt, you don't get that.
That was one thing that was good with my old man that you didn't have the chance to. Is my old man and I weren't getting along, and towards the end, I
right.
made amends. But rest in peace to Chuck and Trish. We love you both. On to bigger and better things. Not that's a pretty shitty thing. I wanted to do that early, so
Thank you.
Get us all emotional early. How was your guys' week? What did you guys?
Good.
I know Al's like karaoke fucking king
Yeah,
this weekend.
Well, the other host is out of town, so I'm
Happens
feeling
a lot.
it.
Huh?
Stop
Hey, it works for me. I like money.
And you're
So,
not working right now, so.
No, it's very convenient.
So we got to go down to the doner kebab place, man.
Yeah, I've been-
another person.
Doner
posted it today.
kebab.
You haven't remember how long
I've been
have you been on
saying
this show?
I've been saying it, yo.
He's been dying for this doner kebab thing.
Yeah.
It's something that he used to get
In
coming out of
England.
the bars. in
Oh,
England.
I'm thinking making money going to the doner kebab. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, we're gonna.
That's called prostitution.
That's called prostitution
And we
or
have
male-
a
male
younger
stripping.
guest tonight, so we shouldn't talk about prostitution.
Well,
Exactly.
He's little. He's like 20.
Hey, you can back me back down a little bit. It's, I got there. We go. That's much better.
So the doner kebab place. Another person posted about it today. So
Maybe Tuesday. Well, it's really your guys' schedule because
you
I'm
know
pretty
what?
much free.
I'm going to be down in that area Tuesday. So
Yeah.
I'll talk to Augie. It was funny. I went down Thursday after the fireworks. I spent time with some old family friends, my ex-wife's volleyball partners and everything. They have kids that are my kids' age, so we went out there and hung out. And then I was heading back down towards downriver, and I was like, fucking Mikey works tonight. Let's see what's going on in the Ham Champ. So we stopped at the whiskey, and I was with my friend Kristen, and she's a virgin there, so she got the the Yajnufka, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we did a couple shots of that, and then he came down and gave us some McGillicuddies, that peppermint stuff.
Yeah, it's good for the
my
breath.
dad loves
Well,
that.
he
He loves it.
and then before we went, he gave us some other shot. And it was like, ugh, man. But it was kind of cool because I'm driving downriver, taking her home. And you know when you go up over the Rouge River and there's all those factories?
The
and everything?
refineries and that, yeah.
Dude, it was just like,
Is that still under construction?
nope, it's 100%. It's
What, it looks like a city?
Yeah, but I mean, just the fireworks going off in the background.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
would
yeah.
be cool.
So I used to do
fucking
the
sweet.
store on. They call it the Hill in. I think it's Allen
Yeah,
Park,
Allen
like
Park.
Outer Drive
Yeah,
and
Outer
Southfield
Drive.
Freeway.
Yep.
And from there, you got a clear view all the time.
Yep, it was sweet, man. So it was kind of cool. And then yesterday, I went and took the kids to see Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
It was freaking awesome. Have you seen it yet?
No, wait, is it the new one?
The new one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you got it. It's pretty good. So anyway, went and saw that, and then I'm coming home to binge watch Stranger Things. And
Did you watch it?
no, I ended up sucking 30,000 gallons of fucking water out of my basement.
With your lips?
Oh.
With my lips. No, I
He
ended up
spits it out up the stairs.
I ended up having to go to. I tried snaking the drain. I went down there in 6.5-inch water, and
Hey, I know a plumber.
yeah, me too. But everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I know a plumber." Fuck you.
That's what you get, man. Once you post that on Facebook, you know that's coming.
So anyway, I go down there and I got the snake, and I'm fucking snaking the drain, dude. I pulled back 5 pounds of roots.
oh, I bet.
Nothing,
Yeah.
dude. Not relief at all. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go get a pump. So I went and got a pump, and just a submersible one, you know,
Right.
little yellow one. I think it was like $110 or something like that.
Yeah, something you clear a pool with.
Yeah, bought a hose, bought some other shit. It was like $140. Woke up at like 2 in the morning, and
Do
it
you
was
have to
all
siphon it?
no, it's just a little switch you hit.
Oh.
So it's modern technology.
It's submersible.
Yeah. So
Do you know what that means?
Submerge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
To put in water
Yeah. How far?
all the way.
Good job. Good job.
So,
We'll give her half a point
give her half a
bonus
point.
towards her.
Yeah,
That's a bonus
I'm gonna give
point.
you plus half right now.
Yep.
For dumb shit with
You get plus half for that.
Oh my
Plus
gosh.
Plus point.
And he's here to ask the questions, right?
Oh, Aven can ask the question.
No.
Questions, yeah. I'll give it.
Why do I do this to myself? I torture myself with
Yep.
this.
So I ended up doing that, and then this morning I ended up going down and cleaning up some mess I got. There's just 25, 30 years of their bullshit down there that I have to.
At least I'll get rid of it now.
Yeah.
Soaked up a lot of the crap.
Well, you know, in a
Literally.
in a similar fashion, less 6.5 inches of water. My washing machine is leaking all over, soaked a whole bath towel. Because I saw a little, you know, I've been seeing a
Is it
little
the-
line.
Is it the
I think of the hose that the drain hose that links over your
Yeah.
wash tub. I think that's either that's cracked at the bottom or what it's hooked up to is cracked. So I'm gonna get into that tomorrow and try to figure
eBay.
out what's going on.
hopefully it's easy fix.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Cheap fix. That's what I'm really hoping.
My sister orders all of our parts for all of our appliances, and we fix them ourselves.
Well, that's
Our
why
washer
I'm
was
doing it.
42
There's
bucks.
that place.
It was awesome.
There's that place right here on Beach and Grand River, Serval.
Yep.
That
Yep.
serves all. They said they sell all the stuff for.
That's where I got the part for our fridge years back and fixed the fridge for $18.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
people want probably 150.
Well, we didn't even go there. I call her she was just going to go buy a new fridge for $1,000. And I'm like, hold on, Flash, we got YouTube. Let's check this out. And $18 later, the defrost timer was replaced, and we had a perfectly working fridge.
Easy stuff.
$1,000.
$1,000
Gosh.
towards 18.
What could you spend
Yeah,
$1,000
keep that in
on?
mind.
No.
Keep that in mind when you're standing there looking through the fridge for 5 minutes trying to find something to eat with the door open. Just remember that.
You just learned a lesson.
I'm sorry, you guys.
So
It's hard. It's hard to choose whether you want like
what?
something
Water
to eat.
or
I don't know. I was
If we want a yogurt or an apple.
Yeah, or an apple or an orange. Or
So what you
like
do is you open it up, you look real quick, and then you close it. And you think,
What you do is you get what you're getting, and as you look, you remember what else is in there for later. Like, oh, I thought I saw pickles in there earlier.
You never know what you want in
I
your
like
cereal.
pickles.
If you want milk in your cereal or orange juice in your cereal, it's kind of a hard decision.
I'm sorry, what kind of cereal is this? You put orange juice in?
That's true. My sister does that. She likes orange juice in her cereal.
Really? What kind of cereal? You can't put orange juice with like Cocoa Puffs. It just doesn't.
No. I think it's like Captain Crunch once, and I think Rice Krispies once.
It's got to be some kind of neutral cereal.
It
like
was
that.
yummy.
Unless there was like an
Maybe
orange
Chex.
creamsicle.
Kicks.
I've had desperate times back in the day where I actually put water in it, and it was just to wet the cereal so it wasn't so crunchy. Like Captain Crunch, you'll take half the roof of your mouth out
I'll
with
tell
that.
you what, it's really yummy with orange juice.
Is it pulp free or is this home
course.
style, grove
No,
stand, whatever?
I only like the pulp sometimes, not all the
Oh,
time.
see, I like the pulp.
I do too, but not in my
I will spend an
cereal.
hour peeling an orange to where it's just basically 90% just the pulp.
Yummy.
I get all the, what is it, the piff? Is that what it's called?
The white shit.
Yeah. You get all that off and pull it out and then crack the little casing.
So it
and-
takes you like fucking 10 minutes to fucking peel an orange.
Yeah, but it's the greatest orange you ever had.
I bet you it is delicious.
I buy them little ones.
Well, think how you eat a
The
grapefruit.
cuties, they come right out.
Dude, that shit's gross, dude.
I love
grapefruit?
Grapefruit?
You ever had pink grapefruit?
Yeah.
They're yummy.
Pink grapefruit's my favorite like drink.
Yeah, how do you eat it?
You peel it, but you gotta
Cut it in half, use a spoon to peel the pulp out.
Yeah, I don't.
Dig the pulp out.
it. Yeah.
But oranges, I just drive down the road and throw the fucking rind out and eat the.
The next car slips on the rind, gets a big accident. O'Doyle rules.
No, that only works for bananas.
Right.
Bananas, yeah.
We have a resident fruit expert,
We do.
Aven, in the house.
Yeah. Aven Campau joining us all the way from Port Huron. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah.
How was that drive?
It was a drive. It was not
Long.
bad, honestly.
Ask mom.
Little long.
Ask mom. How was the drive, mom?
We just got back from New York, so the drive was great.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
it wasn't that long
New
at all.
York. What were you doing in New York?
Well, I got to go down to Columbia University and audition for 2 parts down
2 parts of what? Like
there, for short films.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
cool. New York, and that's why he's here. Why were you here in Detroit? You were for trying out for a fashion show.
Yeah, I was a runway model show.
Wow.
Yeah, I got picked for that, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, you did?
Congratulations.
Yay.
Congratulations.
When do you get to do that?
August 4th.
So do you practice around the house, like walk up down hallway, like
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
turn right, turn left,
Just like this.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
turn around.
No, it's really cool though because we have this big hallway.
Yeah?
So it's like yes.
And it's
Got a
got
mirror at the end.
of it.
Keeps you in the center, right? Keeps you
Yeah.
walking straight.
But
You take
yeah,
your
there
crayons.
are a lot of boxes in the hallway, so it's like
Do you
you're,
take
like, sort of back and forth.
Do you take your crayons and draw a crowd on the walls in the hallway?
No, I actually don't like crayons that much.
Okay, markers, colored pencils,
He's
colored
an artist.
pencils,
Yeah,
paints.
No, because
think you should do
I would
that.
get in a lot of trouble.
I think you should do that and blame it on me. I really do.
Okay.
Shh, don't let your mom. Don't
Alan
let,
was
don't
talking
let
to
your
me in
mom
my
hear.
sleep.
Don't let your mom hear what we're planning, but draw like people in sunglasses that are too good
Guy
for
with
themselves
the camera.
in chairs down like low, so like you're up, just like their shoulders and heads are down at the baseboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Well, we have this like little like black piece at the bottom, so I can just like draw them right there.
Yeah, right. Every once in a while, you walk by, you flip one off, and your mom's like, "What's that all about?" You go, "I hate that guy.
He was a jerk.
Can't stand that guy."
That guy sucks. So Aven is a 13-year-old artist, fashion model, actor, all kinds of cool stuff. You can catch him at Aven Campau. It's AvenCampau.com. Tell us a little bit about because I saw your mom was posting something. I can't even remember what it was, but it was a couple months ago, and I was like, hey, how about we bring Aven in here to? I think maybe you were on the other podcast, and I was like, why the fuck didn't you come on my podcast first? Kind of thing.
What other podcast was you on?
I don't know. What other podcast were you on?
Motown.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that guy?
Motown.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Marcus. We know
Yeah,
Marcus.
we're gonna take care of that guy. Did he rename the show and everything, the station after you? Because we did. Because today we're
Oh, okay.
Cave-In Radio broadcasting.
Very funny.
Yep.
Half points.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself. What you got going on? You're an artist. You did some paintings. You did this one here for me, but you set up at Comic Cons and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah. So on August 16th, 17th, and 18th at the Cobo Center, I have Michigan Comic Con.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, that was really cool because they're like, yeah, you can do this, and I was like, yes.
So what do you do there?
I sell all of my art, and then don't make any money because I spend it all on everybody else.
But well, you can also take orders there. I bet people come up and commission you to do stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to keep doing commissions. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
You'd rather make
I
what
just
you
want-
want to make,
want-
right?
make what I
Not
wanna
what people
make, yeah.
want you to make, right?
Yeah.
Nudes. You got to watch him. He's at that age now.
I'm just in his world.
Naked lady with a bowl of fruit.
So
Yeah.
what would something like this run me if I wanted to get this at the Comic Con? It's a beautiful painting right here.
Probably like
By the way, he's got TIE fighters.
$45.
$1,600.
Maybe.
$45?
Say TIE Fighters?
It
Yeah.
takes me
Check it out.
time. Takes me time to make the pieces.
Yeah, that cool.
That's no movie.
No, I'm. That's good. I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was
Yell
like,
at
I
me.
thought you were playing.
Why are you yelling at
I
me,
was like,
man?
well,
Yeah.
$45. That's good. That's
Yeah.
So, what would something like? How long did that take you to paint that?
probably like. Do you want me to be honest about it? Or do you want me
Yeah.
No,
to
you
be
can lie to
okay?
us.
Okay. Well, like
What's it
10
gonna be?
minutes probably.
10 minutes. $45 for 10 minutes. You're worse than a
That's
plumber.
it. Hey, listen, you're already on the right path.
Yeah, you are.
Trust me,
That's
you're
good.
already on the right path.
So now I'm seeing a little bit of stuff on the side. Did you use spray paint
Yes, I did use spray paint.
to get the base, and then you do?
So-
And this looks like this might be like a piece of paper that was glued or something.
No. So, what I do is what I started doing actually is I take white spray paint on like a blank canvas and just like dust it a little bit, and then because if I do that, it gives it tacky as I
Right.
get further through it. So I can put like the design for the planet, like different colors
Right?
and like so I'll do like let's say a red, a blue, and a green, and I'll put it all like in a line, and then I will take like a towel or like a newspaper, crumple it up, and then like put it over top of it, and
Yep.
then like take it off, and it'll make a lot of cool different
I've
things.
seen some videos like that where those guys, like in the, you know,
Yeah.
in the street, they're making all those
Yeah. So
sweet
yeah, that's-
spacescapes and that.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. And after that, I'll just take like a cap. Like what I normally use is the tops of the
Spray cans.
spray cans. Yeah, and just set it on top.
Oh, so that's
and-
what that is right there.
Yeah, that's actually I think that's a bigger.
By the way, if you don't like what he's saying to you, you can always kick him in the shin.
Yeah.
You're allowed
Oh
to do that. here.
no!
I mean,
if
you
you get
can.
kicked in the shin, it hurts so bad.
Exactly. So, you know,
No,
you can.
that's so mean.
I can't kick him.
Sweet. Don't
he's
teach
too
him
far
to
from
be
me.
mean.
Well, I'm just saying,
He's a
sometimes you
sweet
gotta,
little
you know,
guy.
you stand up for yourself and say, hey, dude, I put some effort into that thing.
I'm asking questions.
I only,
what I do.
yeah. So, anyways, after that, when I put the can piece over, I will just like spray paint it all black. Wait a minute, and then I will take white spray paint on my 2 fingers. Like just slightly flick it on like the ground or
To
whatever.
make it look
and
like the stars.
well, I'll lightly flick the first flick, like, because it's a lot, and it gives it big drips. I don't
Right.
want that. So then I'll do that, and then I will flick it on the canvas, and then it'll be just like little dots.
So what is it that you said you might want to stop doing commissions? What is it that you want to paint for yourself?
Just whatever I want.
Whatever comes to your mind. Like Bob Ross.
Yeah. I was watching a little bit of him, and
You're
I
gonna
was
need a
like,
perm.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah,
You're
need
gonna need a perm.
for sure.
You know, curly hair, so you
Yeah,
can
afro. I
make
gotta get an
some-
afro.
some birds right here.
White man's afro.
We're gonna make some.
He is a good painter.
gonna make some
though.
Bob
I
Ross.
used to love watching
We're gonna make some
him.
trees.
Like, it doesn't really matter. You can just put some trees.
Just
right over here.
Great
Dot,
nap
dot, dot,
time.
dot, dot.
It's a
Dab,
good
dab,
nap
dab, dab,
lead-in
dab.
show.
And then it's just like, what the heck just happened?
And you know what's
Yeah.
funny is he's like, I think he's more popular now than he was then.
Yes.
And whatever, it's like everyone likes him now. So so 10 minutes it would take you to do something like that. What's something else that you've done? What's your biggest painting you've ever done, and how long did it take you?
I think it might be a recent one, because I think
The one that was in Mo's with the owner of Exquisite Corners.
that one was the biggest one?
Because you went through like 4 different versions of that canvas.
Yeah. Wait, but I thought the one we just got was the bigger one.
Yeah, but that didn't take you very long.
What was that? What was the one that's hanging up at Moe's?
That one is like, it's a golden one. It's like, it's gold. That's like actually one of the first pieces I did, come to think of it, because I didn't have, like, I didn't gotten, like, myself, like, a first rack of spray paints and stuff.
Okay.
But then there was a little bit of gold left in the can that we did have, so I was like, no, let's try this, and I spray painted all gold, and that was it for the gold. I was like, oh, okay. Then I took my acrylics, my blue acrylics, and I just flicked that on there, and it actually turned out pretty cool.
Cool. Moe's, did they name a sandwich after you yet?
No, I haven't made one.
Yeah,
Why
bet
haven't
they
I made
will.
one yet?
They probably will.
Oh, shoot.
They're in the back just flicking mayonnaise on your sandwich.
No, I wouldn't know how to make my sandwich, though.
No?
No.
Well, maybe ask them. They're the artists. They're the
Yeah.
sandwich artists. Ask them. Say, hey, I want a sandwich named after me. Be like the Avon. The Aven.
I mean, let's ask these guys because
you guys
they
think?
they have a pretty dang good burger.
You just gotta come in, man.
Yeah.
You know how it works.
Yeah.
No.
Don't act stupid. You know what's up.
No, okay. I honestly I'm not the best cook.
What's your favorite sandwich?
The Habadasher burger, obviously.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, obviously. Shin. Take a bit
No,
of shin.
seriously.
I've never
Sure.
had the Habadasher burger, so I don't know.
Well, you should. It's so good.
I went to Moe's before the Boammies and had the Boammy burger or whatever it was. That was really good. But that's
No.
the only time I've ever been there. I didn't know they had the Haberdasher. Otherwise, I
No,
would have had
no.
it.
And I'm not just saying it because they're right here.
Yeah, you are.
I'm being legit. It's I love that burger.
Yeah.
So what is the
What's the
Haberdasher
Haberdasher burger? What's on it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
A
just
lot
ask
of
it.
delicious
A lot of
food.
delicious. I'll ask them. They'll know. They'll know what's on their burger. So we first met you when Dawn, Al, and I we broadcasted live from the Boammies, and we got to meet you, and you presented the.
The what the fuck award?
Oh, Jesus. Well, he's a teenager now, so this is what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So, and I know you done it the year before, correct?
Yes.
And it's the only time your mom lets you say that word.
Or when he's explaining
I
it
think
to you,
so.
obviously.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to swear at me in front of grandma or like at other people.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
It's good rules.
It's very good rules.
He's a good boy, though.
Yeah. What's your and besides because they're here, besides the Haberdasher, what is your favorite Port Huron band besides the Haberdasher?
Besides
Because we already know they're your favorite.
Native Hall's from Port Huron, right?
No.
No. What about
There's so many people ready.
I'm trying. I know. I'm trying to think of names.
You just did a music video with another.
Oh yeah, Hip Talk and Rumble.
Well, there you go.
They're one of my favorites too. Now, what about you like the Native Howl, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
These guys are playing a show with them next weekend. Or
yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
You know that, huh?
He knows that.
He knows.
He knows it.
that. So, what's your favorite thing to do? Do you like painting to make money, but you're also a runway model and you're an actor and everything. What's your favorite art to do? Of those things.
Acting.
Yeah,
Acting.
because you can be whoever you want.
Yeah. I like being behind the camera
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, because all the attention is at me.
Oh, so you mean in front of the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front of the camera or
Yeah.
behind?
Wait.
You don't in front of the camera.
Wait. No, in front.
Yeah,
The
you
person
Yeah, in
behind is
front
the
of the
person taking the picture.
Okay, no, yeah, in front of the
Yeah,
camera.
in front of the camera. Okay. You got to get that straight because if you get behind the camera, then you're a
Yeah.
cameraman. They don't make money at all.
Right.
That's something.
Nobody sees you.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going into 6th grade, right?
No, I'm going into 8th grade.
8th grade?
It's
Yeah.
13. Well, how many 13-year-olds you know in the 6th grade?
I don't know. 7th. Oh, I thought. I meant 7th grade. You're going into 8th grade, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you most excited about getting?
I'm not excited at all.
No?
I
Why?
hate school. Oh, I hate school.
At least he's honest.
They've
That's
cut
very
like,
good.
all art funding in school. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right. Well, so when's your next gig? You said you're going to be, what is it? August?
Yeah, August 16th, 17th, and 18th at the Cobo Center, Michigan Comic-Con.
Michigan Comic Con. And then August 4th, you're going to be on the runway.
Yes, August 4th.
What is that down here?
It's in Southfield. We just got
In Southfield.
picked up today, so I don't have all the details. yet.
Yeah.
Well, let us know. Maybe we'll come cheer you on. Can you cheer on people at the on the runway?
Yes. It's about confidence, right?
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to a fashion show.
Me neither.
I got a fucking sweat towel over my right shoulder. I don't,
You gotta let shorts
Yeah, that
and
looks
Crocs.
cool. Where's the buffet?
After Michigan Comic-Con, Labor Day weekend, in Goodall's Fairground, Blue Chili Grass.
oh, blue chili grass.
Blue Chili Grass.
I heard that's a pretty fun time.
What are you doing there?
I'm doing more selling of the arts.
Sweet.
Arts? Okay. Well, you going to stick around for a little bit, huh, and listen to the band?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like one of the only things I get to do.
All
is, Like,
Cool. And then as soon as the band's done, we're going to have them sit down for a couple minutes, talk to them, and then we're going to do Dumb Shit with Dawn early tonight because Al's got to get out of here to go do some karaokeing.
Yep.
And
Gotta make that money.
we're going to get to know the band a little bit more. And I think I got a couple big and bigger news and headlines that came up. So we're going to have some fun. Be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you, Aven. For
Yes.
coming and
Thank
hanging
you,
out with us.
Aven.
What else
I
you
do
got?
have two more things.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry.
Oh, no,
Didn't
it's okay.
interrupt
It's
you.
okay. I have a Fantastic Con in Mount Pleasant and another student film, What Teachers Make.
Okay. What's the thing in Mount Pleasant? What is that?
It's another Comic Con.
When is that?
Another Comic Con.
When?
Oh, when? Oh, I thought you said what is it again? I was like, oh.
You told me already what it was.
I don't know when it is.
You know, sometime after Labor Day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
We'll find out when that is and let me
Can
know.
visit his page.
Yeah.
Find out.
What's your website?
avencampo.com.
And
Spell
then,
it so people know.
avencampa.com.
All right, and then you also have a Facebook page. You got Instagram,
Yes.
all that stuff.
I think it's all Aven Campo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You should write that down too next time.
I'm good.
All right, Aven.
My notes are very efficient.
All right, we'll be right back. When we come back, we're going to have the Habadasher playing a couple tunes for us, and then they're going to join us at the table. Thank you, Aven Campau, for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
And we'll be back. Thank you, Missy, for bringing them down here. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to Big and Bigger, episode number 208, right here on Cave Radio Broadcast.
Caw-caw. Good job.
Thank you.
Time is flying by now. Our kids got older somehow. And pretty soon they'll be bigger than me. From rocking in the cradle to dinner at the table. These days are too few and far in between. But we all need time with family. Oh, now, yeah, we gotta slow down. Before this life's just a memory. gotta slow down, down. Won't you slow down with me? Friends that moved out of state, Christmas cards showed up late. The hourglass slipping away. Too many years in between, work has sold all our dreams. The rat race is taking the lead, yes it is. But you'll always be a brother to me. Oh, now, yeah, we got a memory. Oh, now, yeah, we gotta slow it down. Whoa. Won't you slow down with me? Long day, pressures written on our face. Through thick and thin we gotta be. Some may take for granted the blessings they've been handed. When love is all they need. These are the things that matter to me. Gotta slow down before this life just a memory. Yeah. Oh, now, yeah, we gotta slow it down. Whoa. Won't you slow down with me? 'Cause these are the things. Oh, these are the things. Oh, these are the things that matter to me. These
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. You can catch us at that website, or you can catch us on Facebook Live. You can go to the Cave Radio page. You can go to my page, Eric Sheltis. You can go to the YouTube, our YouTube page, which is Cave Radio Broadcasting. You can go to the Twitter page, Real Cave Radio, and catch us all live. We're streaming live on all those venues. We got these guys. They came in, I don't know, about 8 months ago, something like that. It was freezing cold. They were dressed like, what did you guys, steampunkish? Is that what you guys call your style? Fantasy formal is what they call it. I like the outfits today, though, man. You guys look more like me. Summer vibe. What is it? Summer fantasy. Anyways, we love these guys, man, and we invited them back to hang out with us. They got a big show this weekend, and they're here to rock with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the Habadasher.
To your rules and your guidance, so into the sense can't allow me to see the me that you need me to be. So your consciousness clean, touching to your actions and affections of the city. Still me, kill me, fill me up with this unbearable rage. Emotions and emotions, what's the matter with me? Better wait and see, cause I don't have that name. Cause the true end will be my provision. As I put your last latch to the lock of the prison. There's no stopping me now. So run right quick to the cut of your legs and the left of your bow.
Boy, I've lied and I've cried and I've tried to myself till the only thing left was the dust on the shelf. And I guess I don't know to give up on my hope when you tripped and slipped down on a climbable slope. You're rash, you're brash, you've crashed your last dash. Your flight to the light is the cause of your plight. You've been scorched by the sun, now we fight in this sight. It makes me consider the notes you deliver, and I won't strike you down where you whimper and quiver. It won't pass in one, you're no longer my son, and over the needle what's done will be done. it all down, let it go, watch it flow away. You keep sinking, now you're sunk.
You guys want to do one more for us now and then one at the end of the show? All right, give us one more right now, and then we'll do one at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Habadasher from Port Huron, Michigan.
It's at the one Habadasher.
Choice now, could you save yourself? You got just enough rope to hang. Giving the green top to replace your will. Think I'm just another tale to sing. Redemption turns and walks away again. Undercut in every stride. Explanation through every place he's been. The headed man leaves you behind. Walk way, come on. Plastic. Braided cradles in you silken hide. Woven over countless minds. Hidden shades of fire, wind and tide. Holding fast our earthly tribe. Tearing the fabric of our space and time. The laws of nature don't apply. Souls of towing nation races by. Rumble through the eye. Yes, somebody now.
That's what I'm talking about.
You guys are like the okayest band I've
The
ever
okayest?
You're the okayest band Aven's heard in his 13 years on this planet.
Oh.
Well, that's not very nice.
Oh, actually, I forgot. I brought my Uno reverse. reverse card.
Oh. I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty heavy. Draw 4 bitches. That's what he
It's
said.
the only way he can say fuck you without saying fuck you.
So
That's what that is.
So
reverse.
we had to. I restarted the feed.
Hey, that's my
Yeah, no, I had to switch the cameras. I restarted the feed halfway through, and Joe Smith says, "Hey guys, ask Dan how he's feeling when he comes back in."
Tired.
Alyssa said, "I didn't know Habadasher was going to be there too." Nathan says, "Nerds," and then Alyssa also says that it's not on right where it was on earlier, and I read it. It was she said something about OJ
Simpson?
and no
cereal.
juice and it was a cereal that she said was good with. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios is good.
I don't know
with
about
OJ.
that.
With orange juice?
Yeah.
I just don't know about that.
Yeah.
I disagree.
That sounds risky.
I'm thinking
It sounds like it's about as good as when like all of your cookie falls off into your milk, and then you have to like drink that last.
See, you're not
Yeah,
fat
good-ish.
because to me, you
Cookie
just
mud.
add more cookies in until it
Yeah.
soaks up all the milk, and then you just eat.
Just
all
becomes
those
a bigger
damn
cookie
cookies,
at the end. Yeah.
That's when you pull out the blender.
I'm thinking. I mean, honestly, if you had to boil it down, what cereal would you assume would be the best with orange juice? Because to me, I'm thinking it's got to be something real fruity.
Yeah,
like
it's
Fruity
like-
Pebbles.
yeah,
maybe.
Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops.
Tricks.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
I think Tricks would be
I
good.
think
Tricks, not
Fruity
bad.
Pebbles are just like rice
Because
Chex.
Tricks
Count
turns to
Chocula.
fucking mush immediately anyway.
Yeah, but it all comes to like strawberry milk in the end. If you all them fruity cereals, they all turn into strawberry milk at the end.
I feel like grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
Yeah. Of course, I'm an older gentleman.
Yeah,
so-
like shredded wheat, the big ones that
He
don't
wants
have any
his vitamin
sugar.
I
C,
do
but he
put
still needs his
oranges in
fiber.
yogurt.
I feel like you're out in the wilderness with that combo. You know.
Yeah.
Got my
Just hope
grape
you got some
nuts.
toilet paper when you're out in the wilderness
Got
with
my
that combo.
vitamin C and my orange juice.
So welcome back, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us,
Thanks for having us
man.
back.
Got the Habadasher in the studio with us, hanging out. I think the last time you guys were here, you guys had just done it wasn't like a rock opera type thing or whatever it was that you guys had done.
Oh man,
That was
me and Robin did a
Oh,
thing
that
with
was
Satori Circus.
Satori Circus, and then the band played
Yep.
after. It
Yeah.
was
Oh,
it was
the
Stroke.
Stroke
is what it was called,
Yeah.
and it was insanely cool.
So you guys have been pretty busy. Yeah. Since then, you guys have been playing a lot of shows that I've seen.
Yep, we're playing a lot of shows. We've been building a studio, so
Okay.
slowly putting together pieces. Right, Speedo?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a big
Oh, you
Speedo
gave
thing.
Speedo a
That's
mic, huh?
That's an all
Yeah.
Speedo thing. He's put
Yeah,
it all
Speedo's been
together.
going nutso with it.
Here, pass that down to Daniel. He's going to want to know all
Oh,
that
there it is.
information.
Dan, here's some information.
Oh, I'm
Dan's the
gonna
info guy.
That's the info
a little
guy.
bit.
So you guys got a big show this weekend.
Summer Bash.
Summer Bash.
Summer Bash in Indiana, Bogstown.
Yeah, we talked with Brandon last weekend, and he filled us in about the whole everything that was going on. I think as of getting off air, there was like 13 tickets left, and then
They're gone, man.
The very next morning, it was sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be playing to a capacity crowd,
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think
sweet, like
Yeah, there's no
350-ish.
Yeah, there's no door tickets even left now.
Yeah, that's
like
what they're saying.
they sold out all of the door tickets.
Yeah, if you want to go, you got
It's
to.
up. I think it's over 400.
Yeah, you got to sneak through the cornfield if you want to see it.
Which would be cool until you ran into fucking Malachi. Or
Yeah,
something.
right.
That fucking kid scares me.
Yeah, the dude from whatever that one movie is.
Isn't that the same
Children of
dude
the
that
Corn.
was the?
That's
the
it.
corn,
Yeah,
Malachi.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
You
same
have a big
dude that
worm head
was
and shit.
like the ginger Vato in Colors.
Well, no, Malachi I thought was the little dude, the little creepy guy. I thought the
Oh, that wasn't the tall redhead dude?
tall redheaded guy I thought was someone else. Let me Google that to make sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ginger Vato?
Yeah.
Remember the movie Colors?
No.
Oh,
remember the
dude,
movie
all
Sean
those
Penn?
80s, like, L.A. movies where they were, like, there was gangs in that. He was always, like, in those gangs.
Yeah, you got to go to the dentist if you got ginger.
Yeah,
Vato.
you
There
don't
was
wanna
like
get too much ginger Vato.
there was a black guy and a ginger guy in the gang
in the
with
Mexican
them.
gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was little F.A. Little F.A., man. He would choke you.
Yeah.
Little F.A.
What did they call what was the one dude's name? Froggy? Frog?
Yeah,
Frog?
Yeah, Frog. So,
I love that movie.
so what the fuck you guys been up to? Tell us a little bit about how your summer's gone, your spring.
Fall?
We've been like partying and writing music and playing it in front of people who are partying.
Yeah,
and
that's the
partying
most,
with
that's
those
the most
people.
fun thing.
That is how bands work.
Yeah, we've been focusing on doing writing some new stuff. We usually have like big open practices. We kind of cut our open practices down a little bit more so we could like focus on writing new stuff because it was always like too much partying and not enough focus on being a better band. So
Yeah, we
we
were
kind
people
of cut
going
down on
like,
that a little
dude,
bit.
man, you should play like a a G or something there, man. I don't even know, but one of those notes.
It wasn't really so much that. It was just like, 5-minute smoke break turned into like 30-minute smoke break because everybody was hanging out and talking and drinking, and so
Plus,
we were
it was
wasting a lot of time.
It was like we were just playing a show for all of our friends once a week.
Yeah, so not
for free.
nitpicking, nitpicking stuff, and But it's cool though. It still is a good thing because everybody that we know that likes to come to our shows, they know all the words to the songs.
Right.
They always show up because we're like close friends. It's
Right.
it's not just a bunch of people that are random. They hang out with us.
It looks good on YouTube videos too when the whole audience knows your
everybody's
lyrics and
singing
people watching going, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Like everybody in the crowd knew the lyrics.
Exactly, and everybody that doesn't is like, why don't I know?
Right, yeah.
So next time I'm gonna fucking learn that shit, so I don't feel left out.
We had a really cool show in Detroit a few months back at Tangent, and our Port Huron fans were like just awesome. Everyone was awesome to all the other bands, and then I noticed the other bands and all of their fans were just kind of like watching our fans like, wow, these guys really know what's going on. And they're
Port
super
Huron,
polite.
you guys travel well. You know what I mean?
People come out, dude, from Port Huron.
I noticed it with Hip Tuck and Rumble when I saw them down here. I noticed it Casting Shadows. They bring a fucking bus.
That's
a
the greatest
busload-
idea ever.
A busload of people with them. I was at the Battle of the Bands thing that the Gypsies did.
Yeah.
And there was fucking 150 fucking people
That's
there.
the deal, dude.
Like I sat there, like I was watching the other bands, and I'm like, damn, they got like 25 fans here. And I only saw a few of us, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was there for two bands, so I just came in my CRB shirt because I was there to see our boy Spiral Crush and then the Gypsies. And then as soon as the Gypsies came on, it was like motherfuckers came out of the cracks. They were like, "Vagabond!" It was like, next thing I know, there was like a fucking 150 people in front of the stage. It was, and I bet you half of them were people from like Lake Orion all the way up to Port Huron.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like they know how to support, man, and that's cool. I really
Port
like
Huron
that.
loves their music.
Yeah.
They
I'm
really
gonna,
do.
Like try and start a campaign that will be like the Juggalos, but for Gasoline Gypsies, and they're the Vagabondos.
The Vagabondos,
yeah. Is that
It's
was
great.
that a thing already?
Yeah, pretty much.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, you're a little behind these.
You got the Howlers, are the native
Yeah,
Howlers.
the Howlers.
And then you got the-
What you should do instead is design something that is like butter, but it's not. Oh wait, you know what?
There is something.
It's almost like I
Is there
can't.
really?
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I could believe if it would be better.
I don't think I could believe that.
Most people can't.
You butter believe it.
That'd be a great name, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can believe.
I hope somebody's fucking writing
this
this
is
down.
not
dude.
butter.
Yeah. I
being
feel like there
recorded.
might be a different way to word it.
Yeah, it might shorten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of the other band, Brian Collin is listening right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Brian.
We just played with them last night, actually.
That's what I heard.
So when Joe asked how I was doing today, that's because me and Joe and Brian Cohen and a couple of our other friends watched the sun come up this morning. We got done playing this benefit show last night, and then so we just had a fire at our place on the water and just hung out until like 6 o'clock in the morning. No meth or like Adderall or drugs involved.
Not
like,
this time.
No psychedelics were involved. No, we weren't, popping mollies or
tripping
whatever.
balls.
No,
Yeah.
dude, we were all just hanging out, drinking beer, and then 6 o'clock in the morning
Making
came around
friendship
and we
bracelets.
you hear
and
the
we
first
started.
birds chirp, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, but that's when we started passing around the bottle of tequila for the nightcap, and
so you put tequila in your cereal this morning? Is
that's
that what you're
right.
saying?
pretty much I
Tequila and
I
orange
kind of
juice.
brushed my teeth with it more, but it's
Goes great with Fruity Pebbles.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
So let's talk a little bit more about you guys when we come back. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna do dumb shit with Dawn because Al's got to get out of here. So we're gonna do it at 8. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We're gonna come back at 10 after 8. We're gonna do dumb shit with Dawn. If you guys don't know anything about dumb shit with Dawn,
We didn't get to do it last time.
Yeah.
I thought.
So-
I think we didn't do it last time.
Yeah, I
for
don't
some
think
reason.
we did
So,
because you guys have heard about it, but you haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
yeah,
So you're gonna get to see it tonight.
I'm so excited.
What we do is we ask Dawn questions that a 5th grader could answer.
Okay.
And hopefully she gets she's at
Or an 8th grader.
Yeah, I think she's around
Yeah.
65.
4 years old.
As long as it's not Common Core, man.
the highest
Ain't nobody know how to
yeah.
do that shit.
Can we have like buzzers with like her and Aven right now, just like buzzing?
Fuck face off.
Horrible idea.
So the only thing we do we ask is you guys don't interrupt. Let her get the answer. She will get the answer. It just takes her a minute.
And for the people watching live on Facebook, we may actually have sound this week. I think we figured it out. We'll find out. We'll find out.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. You're listening to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting.
I feel extra loopy too because I've been crying.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Oh, I dream about her all day. Think about her with her clothes off. Riding around with my system pumping LSD. I look for ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love songs. Baby, I'm just rapping to this LSD. She ain't a stranger to the city life. I introduced her to this hippie life. We make love under pretty lights, LSD. I get a feeling it's a tripping night. The mother drugs just don't fit me right. Girl, I really fucking want love, sex, dream. Another quarter to the face. Just don't make no mistakes. It's all a leap of faith for love. It takes a place and feeling that you get to when love, sex, dream. It's time in Hollywood. Dreams in a cherry club. My tongue had lost the words, 'cause my feelings just said it all. Party just started up. Dream in a cherry world. Held this feeling for way too long. Said I really wanna let it go. Oh, sometimes when the light shines down, makes me high. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Feeling low sometimes when the light shines down, makes me high. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Dreams in a cherry world. Time that lost the world. Feel that you said it all. Said I really wanna let it go. Ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love songs. Baby, I'm just rapping to this LSD.
Attention listeners, affordable podcast opportunities await. Cave Radio is looking for podcasters to join our ever-growing family. We offer affordable studio time, live shows, caller interaction, podcast archives, video stream-ready studios, and much, much more. For more information, contact DJeer at caveradiobroadcasting.com. That's DEEJER at caveradiobroadcasting.com or BigAlCRB at yahoo.com or message us on the Cave Radio Facebook page.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Slovakian trap code. That's correct. It is one of those. It's an anal butt plug that's shaped in a cone that is super small for men, Czechoslovakian men.
What? Czechoslovakian?
Czechoslovakian.
From Czechoslovakia?
Czechoslovakia.
That's Badakle.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for Dumb Shit with Dog.
See, look at my friend today, guys.
Welcome back, everybody, to
see him?
Big and
Oh,
Bigger.
yeah, let's get Aven in the
here
shot.
on
Yeah, there he
Cave
is.
Radio Broadcasting.
Hopefully people can hear us this time. I think we've got it squared away.
www.crbradio.com.
If you can hear us on the live Facebook feed, comment, please. Oh, there's one that says can't hear.
Can't hear? Again?
Oh, thank
That
you.
sucks.
Hold on a second. This is going to work this time, I swear.
So we got a lot of shows, good shows
How about
planned
now?
for you over the next couple weeks. Can you hear me now? We got the Habadasher, of course, this evening. Hold on, I'm trying to pull this up real quick while Al...
Jennifer, can you hear?
This is great radio, by the way.
I know, right?
Anyway.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it me?
Here we go. We got the Habadasher tonight. Aven Campau is here as well. His mom, Missy, chilling out with us. All the way from Port Huron. We had a Port Huron band on last week, Trees and Woods.
Seems like that's where we're getting all our bands these days.
I know, they're coming in from everywhere. Next week, we got Reckless Revival. The following week, we have Port Huron's own Casting Shadows, followed by the next week, Hip, Tuck, and Rumble.
Nice.
And then Blackmail on August 4th. August 11th, we got The Eclectic. Nice little band.
How do you know they're little?
I know.
Little?
I know.
Are they a band of midgets?
I know someone who. I don't know. Are they a band of midgets? Is
It's a couple of them.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
land-
there's definitely a dwarf. There's one at least, for sure.
And then we got a couple open bands. We're still waiting for the list to come out for Arts, Beats, and Eats, and as soon as we find that, hopefully we'll schedule those two. Hi, Elena. Elena just got a hold of me.
Hi, Elena.
I'm on the radio.
Hey,
if you didn't
babe.
know.
Should stop calling us midgets, asshole.
Yeah, no.
I'll talk about that when I get home, probably.
Yeah, you're going to have a stern talk.
Yeah.
And then we're off for Labor Day weekend. We have an open date when we come back, and then we have Crimson Eyed Orchestra and Nick Punti and the Complicated Men. And then Age of Hysteria, the guys that were in here last week.
Yep.
From Monroe. So we got
Yes.
a Monroe band.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dumb Shit with Don. Do we got audio on the?
We are good to go. I believe so.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
I forgot.
So you forgot it was your segment?
I did.
This is going to be a good one, guys.
All right, don't hit the table.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Dumb Shit with Don. Like I told you guys earlier, we asked questions that a fifth grader could answer, usually. And I found this outside. I don't know. It fell out of my.
Ass?
Might have. I don't know.
Fell out of your ass.
Might have been.
I just touched it with my hand.
So,
I'd like to know the answer to that question.
No, it didn't fall out of my ass.
Okay, thank you.
We asked Dawn questions that a fifth grader can answer. What we ask is that you guys don't answer them. Let her answer them. She'll eventually get the answer.
Yeah, Eric and I will lead her a couple times with some hints, possibly in the wrong direction, but that's the whole goal.
Because they're
All right.
jerks.
Here's the first one.
Okay.
What is another word for ping pong? Another name for the game ping pong.
Ping pong.
Yeah, there's another name for it.
Table something.
Oh.
Table hockey. No.
No.
What does ping pong resemble?
Tennis. Table tennis.
There you go.
Hockey.
Wow, that was last week. We had.
Thank you.
Like
Ooh.
it's snappy.
Snaps for your
That
dog.
was really
You
fast.
go snappy
You
with
did
the
good.
You are a good fast snapper.
What did the Tin Man want from the Wizard of Oz?
He wanted a. Hold on, let me think of the moment. Heart. He wanted a heart.
Very good. Good job.
You guys said she was going to be bad at this.
These
She's
questions
kicking
are getting
ass right
easier.
now.
I think.
She knew that questions ahead of time, didn't she?
What is the capital of Russia?
Oh, fuck. You asked me this before, I think.
No.
Oh.
I ask you one country and one state.
Berlin.
That was last week. That was Germany last week.
That was Germany last week. Oh, what did I say?
I can't remember.
Moscow.
Oh, look at you.
I'll give you half on that one because you got it right the second time. So half. All right. What is the cure for a bird's toothache?
Does a bird have teeth?
I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What is the
cure for a bird's toothache?
Yeah.
An aspirin? A beakectomy?
It's actually a trick question. Because,
Okay.
like you said, birds do not have teeth.
Oh, so I got that one right. A hole.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
Wait, where did you get it right
She
at?
said the first thing.
The
She
first
said
thing I
bird-
said was,
she said
do birds have teeth?
Oh, that part, yeah.
So,
So that was the trick question? There's no such thing as a bird's toothache?
I wasn't
thought that was
tricked,
like a
was I?
euphemism for something, and I'm
They
like,
have- they have
I've
beaks.
never heard
I know,
this
he's
before.
looking at me like,
I
I don't know this one.
I love it when they do that.
What state is known as the land of lakes? What state?
Land of us.
You'd think that, but no, we're
Okay.
the Great Lake state.
Wait a minute,
The
is that a
land-
butter question?
Hold on, the land of the
Sorta.
lakes.
Speedo, where's that drum roll?
Let me think.
State is known as the margarine state. Just kidding, that's not a clue.
Florida.
No, that's the Sunshine State, I think. All right, you can stop that drum roll.
South,
I know, right?
South Carolina.
That's pretty good, though.
South Carolina.
No, that's the. I don't even know what that is.
Georgia.
Think up by
That's
us.
the Peach. Peach.
Wisconsin.
Closer.
Ohio.
That way from Wisconsin.
I don't know if you're going right or left.
Well, what's
East
next
or
to
west.
Wisconsin?
Idaho. No. Minnesota.
There you go.
There you go. I'm not giving you shit for that.
I'm not giving you shit for that.
All right.
Stupid.
What is a bicycle with one wheel called?
Unicycle.
One more time?
Unicycle.
One more time, please.
Unicycle.
Unicycle. It was like the it was like the German one.
Unicycle.
What TV show was the Fonz on?
Oh, that was that one with Richie Rich guy.
Yeah,
right?
Richie Rich with all the money in the helicopter.
No.
No.
Hold on. Days of Our Lives.
No, it wasn't the
Happy
soap opera.
Days.
There you go.
Happy Days.
Yes.
Happy Days. Richie, right? There was a Richie on there.
Yeah,
I give
Richie-
her a full one for she got
Richie
there.
Cunningham.
Richie.
All right. Who played the Bandit in Smokey and the Bandit?
Smokey.
Well, if it's called Smokey and the Bandit,
Oh.
how did Smokey play the Bandit?
All right. Well,
In Smokey and the Bandit, who played the Bandit?
like the actor.
Yeah.
Oh, it was that one guy. Didn't he just die?
I don't know.
He had a big mustache. What's his name?
Tom Selleck,
No.
Sam Elliott.
Clint? No, not Clint Eastwood. I'm thinking of somebody else. Reynolds. Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
See, I told you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she might.
Killing it.
She's doing good.
Slaying it with Dawn.
Slaying it.
She's at home watching TMZ every day trying to get all this stuff out.
What is
I wish.
What is a haiku?
Oh.
Is that my tafu? Is that the same word?
No.
Oh.
No, that's snafu.
Oh, say it again.
What is a haiku?
Haiku. A haiku is a high cougar.
All right, sound the word out
Haiku.
and think of where it comes from.
Haiku. China.
Close.
Japan.
Yes.
Okay,
See,
so
that
it's
one-
Japanese.
Yes.
Yep.
Haiku.
God bless you.
Okay. So if you said it in, what was it again? Japanese?
Yes.
Okay, so if it was in Japanese, how do Japanese people say it? Haku. Come here?
No.
Is it goodbye?
No. It's a
It's not sayonara.
Japanese poetry that consists of 3 lines, and it's what, 575?
Yeah.
5 syllables,
Oh
7
my
syllables,
God.
5 syllables.
Well, I guess I didn't get that one right.
No.
What
Jeez.
type of animals are rats, beavers, and squirrels?
Beavers, too? Squirrels.
Rats, beavers, and squirrels.
Rats.
Are
Rodent.
Very good. Very good.
Wow, Al.
I know, right? Softball questions.
Yeah. There's been a couple, but there's been some
Shut
quite a
up.
few.
Why do you have to like say that out loud?
Was that out
Can I
loud?
just let me just be like, yay, I got one.
I didn't even say that. You read
Mind
my
blown.
mind.
What are 10 years called?
10 years. Grande? No. Decade?
I've been doing this for like 2 grandes now.
Hey, it goes with 10, man.
Decade.
Listen, Aven, in your second grande, you got to make sure you really stay out of trouble. All right?
Yeah, you're going to be charged as an adult.
Oh, my God.
What is the car in the Dukes of Hazzard called?
I know this one.
Yeah, you've had this one before, sort of.
This is called, hold on. I know it's not the grand finale, but that's what I want to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't either. It's called, hey, the General Lee.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, she might get
That's generally the right answer.
Yep.
Generally.
That was a clue from another question.
On what
weeks
continent
ago.
is the Nile River?
A land continent?
Yeah.
What other fucking continent is it?
No, the water
Hold
continent.
on. After this, make your name the sea continents.
The sea continents.
Man. I get why you guys do this now.
Hold on. The Nile is
You know the continents
Africa?
like B, C, D.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right
very
on.
good. Very good.
God damn.
She just says that to buy time.
Yeah.
You know.
In the title TV show Magnum P.I.,
Okay, hold on. Magnum P.I.
what does the P.I. stand for?
Oh. I wasn't expecting that question.
Were you expecting the other 19 questions? I know it's going to be a Japanese poem question.
Hold on. Magnum P.I. Magnum, what did he was a private investigator.
Very good.
Holy fuck, Don.
Boom. Bitches.
What family has had a president, a senator, and an attorney general?
The Lee Grant family. No.
Who the fuck is Lee Grant?
General E. Lee.
Isn't that the lawyer on the billboard on
Wait,
the side of the
say
freeway?
I want to hear the question
Which
one more time
family
again.
has had a president,
A president,
a senator,
senator,
and an attorney general?
Kennedys.
Wow.
You are kicking ass right now. Do you usually do this good, or is this
No, this is because of you guys.
All right.
Dawn, you're killing the bit.
This is that one right
You're
there.
killing the bit right now.
Where
Just
were-
wanna know
Well,
that.
I don't want to, but sorry, I'm smart today.
Where was the Eensy Weensy spider going?
It's the itsy bitsy, by the way. You say eensy weensy?
Eensy Weensy. That's what the question said.
Really?
Itsy bitsy
Yeah, it's
spider
itsy bitsy.
went up the water spout.
Oh, wow.
Itsy Bitsy, Eensy Weensy,
Down
whatever.
came
Eensy
the
weensy.
Potato, potato.
Yeah, exactly.
eensy weensy spider.
It's regional dialect.
What is the name of?
Look at all those check marks. Hey, point the camera and show all my fans.
Nope. I
all the
refuse
check
to do
marks.
it.
What is the name of Bart's best friend on The Simpsons?
Bart's best friend is Homer. No, that's his dad. Is Bert. It sounds like it'd be a friend, right?
Bart and Bert.
Bert.
No.
Great friend.
Oh, it's that little round kid with the spiked hair, right?
The little round kid with the spiked hair.
Okay, I'm thinking of the cartoon.
Ah,
Yeah.
Simpsons. Yeah.
Norman.
Millhouse.
Millhouse.
Millhouse. All right.
Skip Deed says, I don't know about killing the bit. The Grant Lee family was hilarious.
What is the name of the Jetsons dog?
Elroy.
No, that's
It's a son.
Oh.
son.
Artist.
No.
No. Hold on, I got it.
I love how she shook her head up and down with like great confidence.
Hold
like,
on, no.
Artist? Yeah, artist.
It's like that arcade game, right?
Well, sort of.
Oh.
It's part of an arcade game. Sort of.
Astro.
Very good.
Sound landing.
Thank you.
Need a higher pitch on that.
That's it. There it is. It's in C. It's in C.
Wow.
Congratulations,
All right,
Dawn.
two left. What is a Clydesdale?
Horse.
Damn. Fucking God, man. And
It's a Budweiser. Hello.
I know. What do you call an animal that lives on land and water?
A metamorphosis. Isn't that what that is?
No.
Where you can live on land and water? Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis is like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly.
Oh.
That's a metamorphosis.
You're right.
Thanks. Give me a point.
One for Alan. Hold on. I might know this. Let me reach.
Where?
Okay, so if they can live on land and water, they're hydro something.
Hydroponic
All right.
animals.
So they're
And the bit lives on, so skip.
all right. So I don't really know.
Amphibians.
Oh, kind of like that building at the zoo, the amphibian place.
Yeah, what are in there?
The amphibian place.
Snakes.
Turtles.
Turtles.
Those are
and
reptiles.
Reptiles. Like it.
Reptile.
All right. So you got 14 and
Do you
a
have
quarter.
reptiles in your
correct.
bathroom?
No.
14 and a quarter out of 20.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what did I get? Hold on.
Hold on. You got 14 and a quarter out of 20 plus a half because you got that answer right earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That asked you.
Wow.
So you got 15.
That's almost.
No,
That's
you got
like
14 and
75%.
three-quarters. You got
Almost
14 and
75%.
14 and 3/4. You almost got
So that's 75%.
You got a
almost
C on your report card.
Yep.
74.2.
Your mom would
The
have put
best
that
part
on the fridge.
is you don't have to repeat this grade.
Not this one.
All right. You know what this
That was
means, Don?
so
is
excited.
I'm gonna have to come correct next week.
Oh, yeah.
And bring the noise.
No.
We might have to bump this up to a 6th grade level. Love you, baby. Say bye to your fans.
Bye, fans.
All right, we're going to be back in about 3 minutes. We're going to have the Habadasher hanging out with us, talking about what they got coming up, going on, new music, all that good stuff. We're going to find out a little bit more about them. They've already been here, so they've already been through some of our questions. But Caitlin Key says, please tell Dawn that she's my hero.
Thanks, Caitlin.
So we'll be back a little bit of Halloween Diablos. I'll be back in about 4 minutes, 40 seconds with the Habadasher and Aven Campau here on Big and Bigger, episode number 208.
Success.
Was there any other ones?
Dude.
I'm going up to the car wash. I got to get my check. Yeah. I'm going up to the car wash. I got to get my check.
Oh, it's a damn shame the way you treat me, baby.
This is Frank Turner for the Cave Radio app for iPhone and Android mobile devices, sponsored by Micknose Cafe. The Cave Radio app is free, easy to download from the Apple Store and the Google Play Store, and it's the best way to listen to all your favorite hosts and programs on caveradiobroadcasting.com. Don't be chained to your desktop or trying to open a browser window on your smartphone while you're driving down the road. Get the Cave Radio app and put the power of everything you love about Cave Radio at your fingertips. With the Cave Radio app for iPhone and Android, you can listen to live shows, catch up on your favorite podcasts, and connect with our great sponsors like Micknose Cafe. It's like carrying everybody from Cave Radio around in your pocket without having to worry about what we're doing in there, if you know what I mean. Get the Cave Radio app today. One word, Cave Radio, CAVERADIO. The Cave Radio app for iPhone and Android. Get it now.
Welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. This is Big and Bigger, episode number 208. Thank you all for listening, whether it be on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, on the Cave Radio app, which you can get on your iPhone or your Android phones. Just search Cave Radio, all one word. Or you can say, hey, Alexa, turn on Cave Radio.
She'll do it for you.
And she'll do it for you. She's a dirty hoe like that.
Anything you want, baby.
Anything you want.
Alexa got what you need.
She's always listening.
Sorry about that. We have our new co-host here tonight, Aven Campau, joining us on the mic. What's up, man?
My last name's Campau.
Did I say Campau?
Yeah, you said it like
It's
5
Campau.
times.
How is it?
Campo.
Campo? I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's okay.
Why didn't you?
He's
Al,
pissed. I wasn't gonna.
Al told me. Al told you to kick me if I was fucking up.
No, no, that's mean.
But you got to get your name right, man. That's your
Well,
legacy,
okay,
dude.
I wasn't gonna correct you, but then I was like, okay. You keep saying it.
And I'm getting pissed.
The fury of Aven is about to come out.
Don't fuck with the little ones, man.
Rage.
All right. Habadasher's in the house. Talk to you said something about you got some new music coming out soon, maybe?
So what we've been working on, it's not going to be coming out for a while, but we've been working on new material just to kind of add to our repertoire.
Okay.
So like,
I'm playing footsies with you under the table.
yeah, you are. Oh man,
like
look
my
at them
Crocs?
Crocs, dude. That's all right, dude. I got like crazy sandals on too.
I know.
They have like mesh
Are those
underneath.
Tevas?
I don't know what they are, but they're super comfy. But music that has nothing to do with sandals. It's, so like the first two songs that we played tonight was two new ones. It's Atlantis and Flash Step, and Atlantis is it's a song that's about
Atlantis.
Well,
kind of, yeah. I mean,
What
it's
would
based.
eventually
It's
become
at
Aquaman?
Yeah, it's at Atlantis before it sunk into the ground.
Okay.
So the Haberdasher
Ocean. It sunk into the ocean,
Sunk
Dan.
into the ocean. Whatever. Down.
Kind of an important,
Yeah,
kind of important thing.
The ground
Just
beneath
saying.
the ocean.
The ground beneath the ocean. It became the ground of the ocean. But that's
Sea floor.
It's based. The Haberdasher was a teacher at Atlantis, and so one of his like prize student, they ended up getting into this cataclysmic fight that actually ended up sinking Atlantis. There's a lot of extra story that goes around it, but it ends up being a villain later on in the story. Flash Step is about how he moves around. Like he has these magical shoelaces, and it allows him to like jump from like one point to the next super quick, and that's how he
You guys
travels
do a
around
lot
the
of good
world.
drugs, dude.
Oh man, we could do more.
Yeah, we could do more. Yeah,
If you know a guy, you know a couple of guys.
If you know a guy.
So, but we're
This is awesome.
our next step is recording our second album, which is just more basic stories about the Haberdasher and events that.
'Cause that's pretty much what everything's about is the trails of the Haberdasher.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you guys did a song on the first album that was in Japanese.
Yeah.
Yep. Hikikomori.
That happens.
And then there was another one
That was in French.
French, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was
And
Anglais.
that's to create the setting, because the Haberdasher's traveled around so much, over and over and over again. He's been around since the beginning of time. So we try to create the setting of where that music is like being based in.
Okay.
And like we might like throw a spin on it. Obviously, in 1700 or 1600s France, there wasn't surf punk. But
Yeah, right.
But
there is
like,
now. There
so-
is in my fucking
right,
mouth.
Goddamn right.
exactly. So like we want to.
Hey, dude, the fucking snap changed everything, bro.
Right? Thanos, dude. Thanos ruined everything.
Opened up the quantum fucking whatever the fuck. The multiverse. That's
Yeah,
it.
the quantum multiverse. But yeah, so it's just so the next album is going to be super still story oriented like the first album was. It's kind of like the sequel to the first album. It's more of an introduction to what the Haberdasher is and allowing people to understand the character a little bit more. And after that is when we start getting into like full timeline stories that are all like cohesively through stories.
I remember the last time you were here, you guys had talked about maybe turning this into some kind of stage play.
Yep.
There's
a musical.
We have a musical that will be essentially the third installment. So after the next record.
So after this one comes out, then we can look forward. So a couple years down the road, still.
We're looking for funding, so if you know anybody who's interested in producing
very
a musical,
expensive to do that.
contact the Haberdasher at haberdasherbooking.gmail.
We've written all of the music already for it, and we have a lot of people interested, and many people already cast.
Costume concepts, stage design, all that stuff is kind of ready to go.
You just got to get the funding.
Give us
and
your
the
money.
rest of the,
We'll give it back to you sometime.
Did you ever think about maybe doing like one of them Kickstarter? I mean, not a
Yeah.
not a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
But maybe something like the Howl did or the Gypsies did or any of these numerous bands.
We'll
that throw
probably
out
end up
some
doing
stuff.
it.
It's certainly in the plans, but we kind
Because
of
then you
wanted to
make your fans part of it. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
We kind of wanted to generate a little more interest in the band before we really
Yeah, of
try to
course.
put that out there. So that we
And we have a lot
really
of really big ideas that we want to do with it, and we don't want to do it without being able to do that stuff. We don't want to fucking half-ass it.
No half-assing.
No, we don't want to do that. So
Ain't no half-assing.
No.
So that's why it's important that we get the next album out before, and
So we
and
call the
hopefully that
Lavender
will
Girl.
also hopefully generate some extra revenue to put towards
Which
that
Port
next
Huron
project.
music icon are you going to have on the cover of your next album?
It's hard to say.
Actually,
yeah, my daughter's.
Really?
We've already
Yeah.
done the photo shoot for it.
Nice. Okay.
She's the Lavender Girl.
Yep.
Which is the name of the next record.
Okay. Mr. Bad Luck.
Mr. Bad Luck was
the first one. And the Lavender Girl is going to be the name of this future upcoming.
There are two characters that are directly correlated with each other.
Okay. So when are you guys thinking? Probably first of the year.
We're gonna do as much recording in the wintertime as we can because the summer's booked.
Too much, man.
Summer's
We
booked.
got shows all
Well,
the
that's
time.
what a lot of bands around here do is that I think you play all summer because you got the festivals and all the outdoor things and it's easier to get around in the summer.
Well, yeah, and our winter in Michigan is always so shit. It's hard to get people to even come to
Unpredictable.
shows. You know what I mean? There's a blizzard, so nobody's going to be there.
Everyone gets scared
You know?
watching their weather apps.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, man, the weatherman's got to be the greatest job ever.
Yeah, you can totally blow it.
You
What
can
a-
suck
what a
balls,
dick.
like,
Yeah.
still
And you don't get
paid
fired.
Yeah.
Six figures, you know.
You can just blame it on Michigan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lake effect there.
Lake effect, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I told my son that because he's a baseball guy. So I'm like, baseball is the only sport that you can fail 7 out of 10 times and fucking be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's amazing, and that's how a weatherman is. He can fail every fucking day, but he gets that one weekend day right, and everyone's like, "Oh, Chuck Gadigan's the shit."
Yeah.
Fuck you, Chuck Gadigan. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
So the Port Huron music scene is blowing up, man. I think last weekend we had Trees and Woods in here, and I think they are the 14th Port Huron band we've had in since the Gypsies, whatever.
Yeah.
When you came in,
Yeah.
3 years ago,
Well,
3.5
we
years
just played
ago.
with them last weekend. Was it last weekend? At the summer
like
solstice?
2 weekends. Yeah,
Two
it was
weekends?
June 22nd. We played with.
They're
them.
great, man. Their
Trees and
harmonies
Woods?
are
they're-
killer.
and so their bass
Killer
player wasn't
harmonies.
here, so it was just acoustic. kind of
Sweet. That
thing,
was
but
probably
it was
probably
great.
awesome.
It
a little bit
was.
more intimate.
I've known those gals for a long, long time since like high school.
Yeah, that's what they were saying that because I was asking about some of the bands, and you guys got brought up, and I was like, yeah, we already know them. But they gave us a bunch of other bands. I've already sent messages to them because we want our 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th Port Huron band here.
And and there's that fucking many.
I know,
too.
and that's what's crazy.
insane.
There really is.
Because you get an area like Detroit, and there's hundreds of bands. You know what I mean? And we've seen hundreds of bands that come through here.
Yeah.
You get a smaller area like Port Huron, and you get 15, 16 good bands.
It's crazy, dude.
It's got to be hard because there's not a lot of. I mean, there's bars up there and there's places to play, but there's not that many.
No, there really isn't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But
it's-
what's cool
'cause
about
you got more than just originals. You got a lot of cover bands up there that are pretty good.
Yeah,
too.
but see, everybody has a really good camaraderie in our city. So that instead of like backstabbing and trying to steal shows or get shows without other people, everybody wants to play together.
Right.
So I mean, that's the thing I love the most about Port Huron is that there's so many good musicians, but everybody wants to work together. Let's make it good together. Let's all go forward as one. You know.
You guys got the Summer Bash coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Bunch of great bands. Native Howl, Gasoline Gypsies, you guys, Tough and Rumble, all from Detroit. And then there was like 3 other bands from the Indiana area.
Glamerica,
Yep.
I want to say.
Yeah, they were a cover band, I think.
Yeah,
They were the cover band.
they're like I want like an 80s like.
Yeah, and then there was
glam
like
metal.
a duo, like a 2-person acoustic or
It's like
something like that.
Scott Schrader, I want to say.
That's
was
one of
them.
them. Yeah. But it seems like it's going to be a great time. I mean, 400 plus people.
I can't wait, man.
Right around
We're all
That's
so
insane.
excited
And
for
the
it.
thing that I couldn't believe was the price: $20, all you can eat, all you can drink, and camping. It was like,
Yeah, that's insane.
and music.
Yeah.
And that many good bands. Like to go and see the Native Howl. I would have driven to Indiana just to go see the Native Howl.
Right.
Like they're
yeah.
fantastic.
And by the way, if you guys are there next year, Cave Radio Big and Bigger will be broadcasting live.
Oh, kick
man.
ass! Awesome,
yeah.
How
dude.
come not this year?
We couldn't pull it together. They already got someone there, I think. And
timing.
It was. I didn't find out about it. Well, I found out about it early, but I didn't find out about them wanting us to broadcast.
Right.
But Brandon Perkins, you're the great dude, and it was great to talk with him last week. He's came to a bunch of your guys' shows.
Yeah, he makes the trip, man. He's a great dude. He really is. He comes a long way to see us.
The story about the first time that the native howl played in his front yard or whatever, and he said, it was like 9 o'clock. The cops showed up, and neighbors are calling. And he was like,
"I bring some ruckus."
Yeah, I'm not fucking shutting this down.
Sat at the end of the street.
Cops sat at the end of the street until the band got done, and then
so they'd stop calling.
The cops. Yeah, we're here already.
We're taking care of it.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Now, I know a couple of you guys, Rhino and Rob. You guys do like an open mic.
Oh no, that's those are a couple other gentlemen that look a whole lot.
They're good friends
like
of
us.
ours, though.
That is the Robin, and the Rhino spelled like an animal, not like I spell my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally different guy.
Totally different guys. All right.
Ryan Oliver Dunsmore.
Yeah, and Robin DeLatis Ludlow.
Yeah.
A couple of gentlemen, from Nova Scotia,
Fine sailors.
Crazy folks, if you ask me.
So they look a lot like you guys.
Very much. And
well, I mean, they're handsome. If that's what you're saying.
They are Canadian.
I mean, yeah. Well,
it's a stark difference.
Okay, Stark.
Tony Stark difference.
Tony Stark.
Stark, eh?
Or is it the House Stark?
I don't know.
Did you ever see that? There's a T-shirt or a meme going around that was like, "If only the Starks had Iron Man."
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna get to know you guys a little bit better here. You guys we've already asked you the old questions, and I still got a lot of those left. I think the last time you were here, we did we do the cartoon character question?
Yeah,
we did that one?
Yeah, we did that.
So if you guys were all to die tomorrow, which would be a tragic thing, who would read your eulogy? Who would read your eulogy at your funeral?
Like each one of us?
Yeah, everyone's going to go separate.
Oh, okay.
Dan, who would read your eulogy?
Like, who would I choose?
Like mine would be James Earl Jones, because I always wanted Darth Vader.
So, like, anyone that we could ever want to read our eulogy.
Yeah, not like your mom. Who the fuck wants their mom?
Morgan Freeman.
It's like alive or dead.
Dead or alive. Sure.
Well, like, okay, so if I would want people to, like, be sad and heartfelt, then I would have to go with Michael Caine, because that would be. But I don't know at my funeral if I would want people to be down like that, I'd rather it be, happy and a party.
So like Sam Kinison?
Oh, man. Damn, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say Seth Rogen. I feel like Seth Rogen would deliver the eulogy.
He's kind of funny.
And he's kind of like got that hearty, kind of laugh. And I feel like people who would actually go to my funeral would
probably got the worst.
He'd be super stoned too. He'd bring all the weed for all your friends.
Yeah, they'd all probably just I would request that he would smoke weed with everyone.
Yeah, he would.
Just to like.
I don't even think you'd have to request that. That would just
and he just would.
Just can we just fill the air with smoke? Just.
Ryan, what about you?
Everybody has the pen.
Paul Rubens, but as Pee Wee Herman.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
I was jerking off. Rhino came in. All right. What about you?
For me, it'd be Jack Black.
Okay.
That's a good one.
All right.
I feel like he'd be doing it really well.
Okay.
I would say like Louis Armstrong, but like in his singing voice.
Okay.
I knew that guy up and down. He was a cool dude.
You know what I mean?
Aven, what about you? I know it's a hard one. Come up on that mic.
Probably me, right?
I know it's hard to think about. All right, so
this is a complex thing.
It is.
Death and all
Yeah.
that.
All
Why are we
right,
doing this
Aven,
to
who
this
would
kid?
tell your life story instead of your eulogy? Who would tell your life story? Who would you want? Like everyone says Morgan Freeman, because Morgan Freeman's just got the voice of God. But who would tell your life story? Come on. 3, 2.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
nice.
Not bad.
That's a
There
good
you
one.
go. Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
He's hilarious. Did you guys see the new trailer for Deadpool? Which isn't really a trailer. It's just kind of like, hey, we're doing a Deadpool 3.
I haven't seen
No,
it.
I haven't seen
He
that.
doesn't have his mask on. He's in a suit. He's walking through X-Men Mansion or whatever.
All
And-
burn face.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
And the Sonic chick and some other girl are sitting there, and he's talking to, he's trying to be like Professor Xavier or whatever, and it's just funny.
Is he in a wheelchair?
No, but that would have probably been better.
Wasn't there a scene where he's just riding the wheelchair around,
Yeah.
just fucking hanging out? He's not. He can still walk. He just wanted to ride it.
Deadpool. I mean, I love all the Marvel movies. They've all been, for the most part, pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
But the Deadpool movies are just so above.
The
and
comedy
beyond
dude
because
is
it's
just so awesome.
the,
So awesome.
when he's the one dude takes his mask off, it's Brad Pitt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gets fried in the.
But they took that extra step to make that R rating too. So that meant they could do anything, and you kind of have to with Deadpool anyway.
Yeah, the Merc with the mouth.
Yeah. How is he not going to
Shirt
say fuck?
Didn't they release
Shirt
a
dick in it.
friendly
Yeah.
version of Deadpool that sucked?
They did. Well, it's a censored version, wasn't it? Or Yeah.
Any friendly version of Deadpool would suck.
yeah, agreed.
I
bro.
took my kids, man. I got an 11-year-old, about to be 12-year-old son, and like the looks I got from some of the parents when we started walking in, they're like, oh my god.
Fuck those people.
This is none of your
That's
fucking
exactly-
business.
My
This is
fucking
my
kids, man.
My kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw it.
I think-
Aven saw it.
I will say when I went to go see Logan in the theater.
Yeah, I took Mason.
Yeah, like
He was 10 then too.
right. I saw like there were like kids like in the front row, and then like it gets to that scene where like the kids just like
Spoiler
jumping
alert.
off.
Crazy.
I've never
Spoiler
seen it.
alert.
I've never seen it. I've
Spoiler
never
alert.
seen it. I've never seen
Well,
it.
there's just it's just it's a
Spoiler,
random
spoiler.
clip.
It's been 2
There's
years. Fuck
there's
off.
yeah.
It's my fault.
There's a kid that jumps off the top of a building, and I looked up at the screen, and then I like looked down at the kids because I didn't know what was gonna fucking happen, and I'm like looking at the kids, I'm looking at the screen, I'm like, oh my god, what? Oh no.
All right, these are some questions I asked. Oh, excuse me.
Yes,
We did Just Roll With It was the original show here on Cave Radio, and we had a reunion show last week, 2 weeks ago, and some of the stuff I asked them guys, I do a thing called 10 questions. I'm not going to give you guys 10 questions, but I stole a couple of the ones from there, and one of the ones is who is your most overrated actor and actress? Most overrated actor. We're going to go around first and give me your most overrated actress. So, Dan, who's your most overrated actress in Hollywood?
Overrated?
Yeah, overrated. Like, they get all the fucking press, but they're really not all that. Like, mine was Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman, she was all that. Everyone thought she was the shit. She hasn't done anything in a while. I think she was in a movie not too long ago that was all right. But
I'm gonna say Halle Berry.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
I agree.
She's not bad.
She did show her tits in that one.
short
Well, all of them are not bad.
Yeah.
Gave her an Oscar for it.
Yeah,
Actresses,
but like
They were
better
okay.
ones.
Oh, I know
Like,
what
oh my
you're
God,
talking
Halle
about.
Berry's in
Monsters
it.
Ball or something.
Yeah.
She
I
showed
mean,
more of her
dude,
tits.
she's
freak.
a beautiful,
Billy
beautiful
Bob.
woman.
Yeah.
But I just went to go see the new John Wick movie, which was awesome.
she's in it.
And she's in it, and her character kind of just sucked.
Right.
And I'm like, trying to be a badass, cool, I get it, but your character still kind of like acting wise sucked.
Rhino, what about you?
Uma Thurman.
Okay.
Can't
Yeah.
stand it.
Agree.
I feel like the only reason she ever got popular is because Quentin Tarantino wanted to like suck her toes or whatever. It was a weird fetish thing. No, nothing wrong with feet fetish. I love feet, but they showed her toes a lot. Like there was like
Extreme
a lot of
toe
and, like
close-up.
bleeding and stuff with toes. Like I feel like that was like Tarantino. Like I gotta like make her famous so that she'll let me sniff her toes or whatever. I didn't think she did a good
I wanna
job.
lick
I was
that
not
red
convinced that
jelly.
she could kill all 88 of those crazy motherfuckers with a sword. I'm not buying it.
Right.
Not buying it. I didn't like it. I don't like him either.
Okay. You don't like Quentin Tarantino?
Fuck no.
Okay. Speedo?
I don't know her name, but it's the chick from all the scary movies, like the chick that's always like being the stone character. That's
Anna
really good.
Faris.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's always like, "Hi guys,
Yeah.
what's
Anna
going
Faris.
on here? I'm so hilarious."
Rob, do you think Halle Berry also?
I was gonna say Halle Berry, but then I thought about it a little bit more, and Tina Fey. I fucking hate Tina Fey.
You know what's funny is
Hate her.
my daughter, she's going into AP English as a sophomore, and she was required to read a book over the summer, and she's reading Tina Fey's autobiography.
Yeah.
So
Snooze. We got a sandwich at Moe's called the Tuna Fey.
we
Aptly
need
named.
to make one for Aven.
I know. You gotta get in there,
We're on
bro.
it. Don't worry about it. We got it.
Like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something.
No, I actually don't like
Call it the Campau style.
All right, Rob, what about you, actor? Who's your most overrated actor?
Overrated actor. I would say. Who was that? Who was that guy that was in Scream? He's got he looks like Johnny Depp.
Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah, that guy.
Ulrich.
Yep.
He's in. I think isn't he in? My kids watch it. It's the Archie.
Yeah, I can't remember
whatever
the name
the
of it.
TV show is about Archie.
I don't know.
Riverdale.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. He's just always got that pouty look, and he's just banking on kind of looking like Johnny Depp.
He's like the dollar store Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he's the fucking Dollar General Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Speedo, what about you?
I honestly can't think of anyone.
Mine was Tom Cruise.
That's what I was.
I think
just
Tom
thinking of,
Cruise is
too.
the most overrated fucking actor.
The only thing that
never
I
won an
ever-
Oscar. It's always the same fucking character.
The only thing that he was really good in was in Tropic Thunder when he was playing Les Grossman.
Yeah, that's probably his best role. He's the big.
That's because he was in
He was in fat suit.
fat suit, bald mask, chest hair. He was a record or a movie executive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was Tom Cruise, and I'm like, okay, that was funny. But other than that,
I didn't know until the end that it was Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
dude. He
I
fucking got me.
The only one of his really early movies, I liked him because Outsiders is my favorite movie ever, and he was in that, but it was like a bit part. But the only movie I really liked of his was Cocktail.
Yeah.
And that's because Elizabeth Shue got naked in it.
Yeah. That movie was sad as shit,
It
man.
was, my
Holy
man. Killed
shit.
himself there. All right, Rhino, what about you?
I think they're all overrated, really, to be honest with you. There's a few people that I think are...
It's not Kevin Bacon, I know that, because you guys
Kevin
love
Bacon
Kevin Bacon.
smells
Bacon?
amazing.
Dude, he smells
I wish
delicious.
I was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I had a guy in mind, but I can't think of his name or anything he was in. I just hate him so much that I put it
Oh my
out.
goodness.
Nate
Like,
Hamlin.
I
It's
can't-
Nate Hamlin.
No. He's not bad.
He's pretty overrated. I mean, acting-wise. God, I hope he's listening right now.
Oh, that's so mean.
Love you, Nate.
That's so
Mean
mean.
it.
I love you.
All right, and you said Tom Cruise.
yeah,
Also, Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage.
I
There's a good
feel
one.
like everyone knows that Nick Cage is bad, though. It's not that he's overrated. I don't know how he still gets films, but everyone just inherently knows that Nicolas Cage just sucks.
Man, I can't ask that one because there's a kid here.
He's not a regular kid, though.
Yeah, not for this one.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, I know. What's your favorite TV cop duo? Or I'm sorry. All right, just favorite cop duo. Can be TV or movie. Because see, I can't ask these guys the regular questions, Don, because they've already
I
answered them
know.
all.
Oh,
They've already done
that's
who would play who in
right.
a movie and
Who would do who at Cartoonville?
Cartoonville.
I like that, too.
But yeah, so if who's your favorite cop duo, whether it be TV or Dan? You got an answer? If not, Rhino. knows it.
Yeah, come back around to me.
It's Eddie Murphy and Judge Reinhold in Beverly Hills Cop series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a whole bunch.
Those
of
guys are great.
That is a whole bunch of fun. Yeah.
Remember there was three of them. Remember the third one took place in like an amusement park and it sucked balls.
Yeah, but
First two were
Bronson
good.
Pinchot was
Bronson,
also in that as Surge.
Yeah, Surge. He was in
reprising
the
his
second
role.
one. He was in the second one.
Yep. And
Sage.
he did have he had a boombox rocket launcher flamethrower thing that made it really dumb. But
It sounds cool when you say it until you see it, and then it's not that cool.
Yeah, they didn't pull it off.
No.
Speedo, what about you? What's your favorite cop duo?
Super Troopers, Brett Favre and I don't remember.
Brett Favre is a football player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Farva?
Yeah, Farva. Yeah, and he has
Favre?
Yeah.
Bet Favre. You did Bet Favre?
Fucking leave your cola.
All right, Rob, what about you?
I would say Roger Rabbit and Eddie Valiant.
Oh man,
would be my combo. For
Dude.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is when we do the cartoon character, Jessica Rabbit's our number one.
Oh, I'm sure.
Usually. But guess who's second?
I was about to say who's
Eon
second.
Flux?
Bugs Bunny in a girl suit.
Drag.
Babs?
Yeah.
Babs Bunny or just
No,
Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny.
in drag is our second. That's our number two, hands down. The Babs Bunny. That's she was the little one though in the cartoon.
Well, wasn't
Well,
she
they
in the
grew up,
basketball
they were
movie?
teen-
She was in Space Jam.
Yeah,
She
she was
was
in the Space Jam.
Yeah.
She grew up.
And then
She was pretty grown up in that movie.
Thelma is
Hello.
like hovering around 30.
All right.
30.
Oh, yeah, Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Scooby-Doo it.
All right, Dan, what about you?
All right, so I'm gonna have to say Mac and Dennis from It's Always Sunny playing their when they make Lethal Weapon 5 or Lethal Weapon 6.
Yeah.
And Max in fucking blackface. And his mustache is like falling off.
That shit's illegal now.
That's so fucked up.
It probably, but they were.
Do it on the mic. Do it on the mic. Ooh, that was a good
Crisp
one.
and fresh.
I've done this before.
Speaking of crisp and fresh, thank you.
Crispin
Glover?
Crispin who?
As he reaches for under the
Who's that?
table.
Is that Crispin Glover's brother?
No,
That's his hip hop name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crispin
I also
Fresh.
I love I really do love It's Always Sunny, but also actually Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
Dude,
a
my son
fantastic show.
loves that
It's
show.
so good.
I haven't seen it yet.
So
I saw bits and pieces, but I've never seen it.
Andy Samberg and
They're half-hour shows too, so they're easy to get through.
yeah, and the dude who plays Charles in that, I always forget what his name is, but he's a weird character actor with an annoying voice,
Right.
but he's fucking hilarious. But those two are
My
also,
son raves about that show.
It's
He's
good.
11.
Yeah.
so
It's
he
solid.
laughs at a lot of shit. So you're not probably an 11-year-old, I think. Uh-oh. We got a phone call coming in.
Who is it? Wow. Could it be?
Hello, this is Big and Bigger. Who's this?
Do you guys still have Habadasher on the air?
Oh, we know who this is.
Hey, is this Steve?
I can smell your mustache from here,
Yeah,
dude.
Nate.
Is this Steve? And who is this? Bill?
Hello?
Hey, what's
Hello?
up, man? What's going on?
Not too much. How are you? Not too
Good.
much.
How are you? How's the road treating you?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm in Maryland right now. I was watching you talk about cops.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Holycross.
Oh, my God.
What's up,
Alex,
dude?
holy
Yeah, dude.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
God, is that you?
How's everybody in the Habadasher?
Fantastic.
Great, dude.
Nice
You
to
want to
hear.
hang out this weekend or whatever?
No, I'm busy.
All right.
Yeah.
I figured, you know. That's cool.
So how's the road treating you guys, man? You got time to catch Big and Bigger. I dig that.
Yeah, no, you caught us on your show. Fortuitously caught us on our night off. I'm just hanging out in Maryland. We got the night off in Cumberland. In Frostburg tomorrow. Yeah, I was just rolling through social media and saw you guys. Thought I'd call and say hey. Love Cave, love Habadasher. Really stoked to play with Habadasher and Hip Tuck and Rumble, amazing other bands this weekend.
Very cool. Aven is trying to get your attention right now. He's waving to you.
Oh, great and wonderful, Aven. How you doing, pal?
Yes, how you
Tell
doing?
Missy I said hi. Tell Missy I said hi
Missy.
too.
Hi, Missy.
Very cool, man.
Ask Aven and Missy how New York City was.
I can hear you.
Aven's right here with us.
New York went really well, actually. I think I did pretty good in the auditions. We still haven't heard back from them, but it was a really fun time at the campus.
Columbia.
That's awesome. Were you guys fighting bad traffic in New York City?
No, because we didn't drive. And like
Oh,
when we went
no.
in,
Oh, no.
when we came to New York, it wasn't as bad as I had expected it to be.
So
we
did
kinda
you
got off the road quick?
Did you hear earlier in the show? Aven told us about this morning or today he tried out for a fashion runway show, and tell him what happened. Tell him what happened.
Yeah.
Aven.
A designer picked me. That was pretty cool.
Really? That's amazing. That's so cool. Congratulations, Aven.
Well, Alex, man,
really
thanks,
awesome.
thanks for calling
Really
in and
awesome.
supporting Cave Radio and the Habadasher and Aven and Missy.
Love you,
baby. Thanks, man. Love
Can't
you,
wait
dude.
to see you this weekend, bud.
All right, love all you guys.
Love you too, man.
Be safe out there.
Bring the bourbon.
Be safe. Yeah. There it
Will
is.
do. See you.
All right,
See
thank
ya.
you.
Love you, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Holycross from the Native Howl. Thanks for calling in.
What a goddamn peach.
It's funny, man.
That was
It
wonderful.
seems to be whenever one of you guys, Hip Tuck and Rumble, or the Gypsies are in here, he always calls in. So.
That's fantastic.
That's what's up. Yeah, that warmed my heart.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time because he doesn't ever answer my text. That's not true. We talk all the time.
So, all right, just a couple more. This is it's one band must go. I'm going to give you a couple different band names, and you have to pick one of them that must go.
How are they going to go? Can we decide that?
can they all go if it's a thing?
Yeah, sure. All right, this first one: Queen, The
on.
Who, or Pink Floyd. Which band is going to go? We're going to start with Aven.
Well, I'm
Queen, The Who, or Pink Floyd.
keeping Queen.
Well, you got to keep two. You got to get rid of one.
Two? Probably.
Which one are you going to get rid of?
The Who?
Okay.
I haven't really heard of them though.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
I gotta.
Yeah, it needs
The
to
only reason I'm
change,
going to say
fellas.
the Who is that Tommy just was fucking weird as fuck, dude.
Right.
So that
Okay.
one episode where the chick is like rolling around in the shit in the white room, like the Who. Yeah.
Okay.
For the
Speedo?
shit in the white room. That's fine.
I don't know if I could make
That's
that
really hard
decision.
for Speedo, I'm
yeah,
sure.
as I really love the Who.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Pink Floyd then?
No, I really love Pink Floyd too. It's like my first album I had when I was a
So,
kid.
Queen.
That was the second album I had when I was a kid.
It's tough.
Do it,
I don't
Speedo.
know.
This is the game.
I don't know. I can't.
All right, we're going to come back to you. Dan.
I'm going to have to say The Who, Pink Floyd, and especially the guitarist from Queen.
Brian May.
Wade.
Probably one of the most underrated guitar players ever played.
His style is so inspiring to me.
And he created his own guitar.
Yeah.
Which is even fucking
Did he
cooler.
really?
Yeah, him and his dad built.
Oh, I didn't know.
The Brian May guitar, they built that because they
Oh,
couldn't afford a Stratocaster, so they built one.
No shit.
Yeah, it's super cool.
That's fucking awesome.
And
right?
I love The Who, but I don't think that I could get by without Pink
The other two?
Floyd
Yeah.
or Queen.
Okay, Rhino.
I'm going to answer this based on
He is so sad to answer this question.
No, I'm not. I'm thrilled
okay.
to answer it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Speedo was sad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him, which is weird because normally I would be the emotional one.
Okay.
Bass players.
But yeah, right. The Who, based on like a grammatical error. There's no question mark. Which pisses me off.
Yeah. It's
You know,
confusing.
like, fuck
It's
you guys.
confusing.
You've confused me one too many times. Not again. Not again.
His mom was an English teacher. We can't let it go.
All right. Now, did you figure it out? Who are you going to get go? Let go. All right.
I
don't know.
All right, how about
Okay,
this one?
he's confused.
Yeah, so
He's
we're
sad.
Just, we're just going to get rid of Speedo for that question. All right, so this one I'm going to start with you.
Oh shit.
I'm looking at your shirt. Van Halen, Poison, or The Crew?
He says Van Halen.
No, it's
I
probably
know.
Poison.
Poison?
Yeah.
Rob?
Certainly Poison. Yeah.
Rhino?
Are you talking about like Two Life Crew?
No, the
Motley
Motley.
I know what you're fucking talking about. Yeah, I'd get rid of Motley Crew.
Motley Crew? Okay.
All of them.
Fuck you, Dan.
All
right,
dude. Eddie Van Halen, man, you can't deny that.
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
You
Eddie
can't
and Alex
deny
together,
that
dude.
shit.
It's a fucking
I'm
family
just saying.
band.
Yeah, they're good. I just don't like it. I never.
They can never decide on a lead singer. They booted their best harmony guy out of
I
there.
hate Motley Crue. I
Wolfgang
fucking
sucks.
hate Motley Crue. I hate Poison. And Van Halen, like, they're like, out of the three, that would be the only band that I might actually keep. Is Van Halen. So which band to keep? Van Halen.
Can we just keep Eddie and then fuck the rest of them?
All right,
I mean, not
this one
fuck the
here,
rest
this is Al's least favorite one. Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, or Soundgarden?
Ah, fuck you, dude.
I have no thought. I have instant Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam? Okay.
Can't stand
Speedo?
Yeah, it probably has to be Pearl Jam.
Okay, Rob?
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be Pearl Jam, but not Eddie Vedder, man. Oh, man. That
Yeah,
fucking Into the
fucking
Wild
Eddie Vedder.
soundtrack is so good,
If we
dude.
can just
Dude,
lose
yeah.
Pearl Jam, but just keep the
Eddie
Into the
Vedder.
Wild
soundtrack.
Yeah, can we keep Eddie Vedder?
then we're good.
Great.
I would like to get
Zeppelin or Sabbath?
That's sacrilegious.
I would get rid of Greta Van Fleet.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
No, Zeppelin
Shots
for
fired.
sure. I would get rid of Zeppelin
Zeppelin
for
by.
sure.
Zeppelin by.
Yep.
Yeah. Dan?
Yeah, I would have to say Sabbath over. I mean, I keep Sabbath,
Sabbath?
over Zeppelin.
Okay. Speedo, what'd you say? You didn't say that.
I can't answer this question.
That's the
I feel like
second
we
one,
should
man.
just
This would
have
be
it.
like trying to split between my personalities. You just killed me.
All right. Kiss or Metallica?
I'll answer that one first. I don't really like Kiss. I think they're overrated.
Most overrated band in the history of music.
Yeah.
Rob?
Agree.
Yeah, we got to get rid of the love gun, bro.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
Kiss.
Rhino?
I
We
would
all
like,
know what that
actually,
is.
I think it'd be awesome to see them fight to the death and let them decide. Let them choose.
Yeah, I don't know though, dude. He's got a fucking battle axe on that dude. He's gonna kick some ass.
Then they'll
dude.
kill Metallica and the world will be a better place.
I dig it, Dan.
I've never really been a fan of either one of them, honestly. I never really got into Metallica a whole lot. Kiss, like,
This guy's in our band.
I know, right?
For now.
For now. So this is the last time I'm going
Don't
to be
let-
seeing you
don't let
guys.
Big and Bigger- don't let
I
Big and
miss you
Bigger-
already.
Don't let Big and Bigger break up a
Yeah.
band.
I mean, definitely, I'll take Metallica over Kiss. Like Metallica, I feel like I enjoy more so than Kiss. But
I think so too.
I
don't like Kiss.
Metallica's good. I just never sought them out. It was never something that I was like, oh man, I need to listen to more Metallica.
You know, and I have a very unfavorable opinion because that's how I am with the Beatles. Like, I acknowledge the Beatles as being probably one of the greatest
They're
rock and roll
overrated.
bands. They're just way overrated, dude.
They just had good timing.
I'm not gonna like if I hear a Beatles or a Who, I'm gonna turn to the Who every time.
Who?
You know what I mean?
Who? Question mark?
Yeah,
Question mark?
Huh? Who? All right, and then this is probably the hardest of the shittiest bands ever. Nickelback, Smash Mouth, or Sugar Ray.
Are we keeping one of them?
You can only get rid of one. One of them's gone.
Kill, fuck, marry.
You have to
Yeah,
listen to
Mary
the
fuck-
other two
Oh.
all the way to Texas.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Which were they? Who are they?
Who? Doesn't even matter.
Who?
They all sucked.
Nickelback, Smash Mouth, or Sugar Ray. Rob.
All right, I'm gonna. I've got to say Nickelback because Smash Mouth had some really cool shit when they first started. That was some really cool fucking ska shit.
Yeah.
And you know.
Every morning there's a sailor.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean that's it. Fucking. I like it.
knew you were gonna say that
fuck
shit.
you. I like it. If you don't like me, fuck you. I guess. I don't know. Bye, Nickelback.
Yeah.
All right. Speedo.
God, Nickelback is awful.
They're all awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all awful.
Which
yeah.
one's the least or the most awful, though?
Yeah, it's probably Nickelback.
Yeah. Right. Rhino?
We all just want to
I
be
absolutely
big rock
agree
stars.
100% with the boys here.
Dan, what about you?
Nickelback.
Yeah?
I'm gonna have to get rid of
We have a friend, our good friend Riley Polly. Anytime anything bad happens, like she'll drop something on the phone. She's like, "Oh, Nickelback." So it's like instead of saying shit, she just says Nickelback every time. She's like, "Fuck Nickelback."
We had a guy on the internet on here called Ballsrog. He was a comedian, but he's also like his character is based upon like a 16 to 18-year-old gamer. So he like talks like he's uneducated and but he comes from the streets and all this stuff. But he wears a ski mask with a solid gold Zelda chain with the Zelda gold.
Oh, shit. All right.
He's
Like the Triforce?
Yeah.
I like him already.
Dude, we've had him on here. He comes, fills in for Al
He's so
sometimes.
funny.
Him and Al used to do a show together called Bad Advice with Big Al. Or Big Al's Bad Advice.
Bad Advice.
And he had another show called Gamers with Attitudes, and he's just he's a cool dude. But that's, that whole persona is just... Anyway.
Love him. Love him.
So that's it. All right. We're going to take a real quick break. Before we leave, though, I think I've asked you guys this. I know I've asked you this before because I've asked everyone before, but it's something that I ask on every show. Maybe it's changed. Give me 3 people, dead or alive, you'd want to have drinks with,
or cookies
coffee,
and milk.
or cookies and milk. Aven, you get this too. 3 people, dead or alive, you'd want to have drinks with. Now, drinks with you
Chocolate
would be
milk.
chocolate milk, or maybe have a Habadasher burger at Moe's or something like that. Don't answer now. Don't answer now. Just give me a second.
Gotta think about it.
Think about it
Make
for
it good.
30 seconds or so. Next week, we have Reckless Revival. It's a newer band. They've only played a couple shows, but they're going to be on here July 14th. On July 24th or 21st, we have Casting Shadows coming all the way from Port Huron. The following week, Hip Tuck and Rumble. Again, another band from Port Huron. August 4th, Black Male. August 11th, we have The Eclectic, Elena Day's new band. August 8th, we know her, right? August 18th and August 25th, we're keeping open for a couple bands that are going to be performing at Arts, Beats, and Eats. We're taking off Labor Day. We have September 8th open, so if you have a band or know of a band that is looking to promote something or wants to come in and hang out and shoot the shit and play a couple tunes with us, get a hold of me, Dawn, or Alan. We'll book you to come in on September 8th. September 15th, Crimson Eyed Orchestra. September 26th, Nick Punty and the Complicated Men. And then on September 29th, we have Age of Hysteria, which was a couple dudes that we met last week, or a guy and a girl that we met last week, that are doing Couch Fest, which is this weekend also, as well as Summerfest. Real quick before we take the break, what do you guys got coming up besides this Summer Bash?
Besides Summer Bash, which we are super excited about. But shortly after that, so we're headlining Family Night of the Blue Water Fest, which is July 18th. Go on right around 9 o'clock, right downtown Port Huron. The Blue Water Fest has a lot of great bands playing, a lot of local great bands playing.
Huge
throughout
lineup.
The lineup's amazing. Wilson's headlining on, on Friday, which is sweet.
And you guys play Saturday?
We play
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yep.
Loxodon,
I'm playing
Hip Tuck
Saturday
Rumble,
with a
all
hip
kinds
hop
of people.
group.
You say Loxodon?
Ultra Band.
Loxodon's
Yeah,
playing.
Yeah, dude, they're so good. Speaking of Loxodon, Tenacity Brewing, August 10th in Flint. We're playing with Loxodon. So that'll be a
Yeah, they're
going to
do a special acoustic show.
Yep. So
which
it'll
is
probably be
exciting.
Chris Day, Jonah Minsky.
Chris Day, he's got that fucking Buddy Holly kind of just whatever vibe. He played next door for us a couple times, and just the shit he pulls out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of different cover music that he does beyond the Loxodon stuff.
Yeah.
He's got so many other songs that he knows.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And then August 30th, which is not only
Labor Day weekend?
Yeah, it is Labor Day weekend. It's that Friday. It is not only my birthday, but it is also the Habberversary.
Habberversary. It's our birthday.
Happy Habberversary.
Yes.
So that
3
was
years.
that was the day that we met Speedo, and he became our drummer. Just so happened to be on my birthday.
Nice.
And so this is
That's Blue Chili Grass, right?
It's the same weekend as that. So this is the Friday. Blue Chili Grass is Sunday and Monday of that same weekend. But so it's going to be at Lynch's. Avalon Black is going to be playing with us. Moses is also going to be.
Moses, like
DJ. No, DJ.
Fuck yeah, part your Red Sea.
Yeah. He's going to part the Red Sea with fucking sick beats.
Baby. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. If you've never seen Moses perform, man, he's been around the Detroit
I just saw him
techno
when he gave
scene
the
forever.
10 Commandments.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Moses in
Detroit
biblical
militia,
proportion.
right?
Yep,
Yeah,
biblical
Detroit
proportion.
militia, yeah.
Just one of the
He's
the
been
old.
here. He actually spun here in the studio.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's also our
he's
boss
Mo's.
and very good friend.
That's the guy who
He's
owns
what?
the joint.
He's Mo from Mo's Corner Deli.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
owns that
That's his
motherfucker.
joint, yeah.
And that's where they were.
That's our boy.
No shit.
So then you can get Aven a sandwich.
Dude, I take the orders.
We're the
Rhino makes the
boss.
sandwiches.
Yeah. Yeah, they are like the front of house
Missy,
and
that's
kitchen
got to be your
manager.
job, getting Aven a sandwich.
And they live just down the street from it.
Yeah,
so
this is
like,
bullshit that
yeah.
this hasn't happened.
They're like
kind of your fault, but mostly your fault.
Yeah, they live like a block away.
Come on, Mom.
You know, it's maybe we'll talk. We'll
You
talk
make more money
before-
than she does. It's your
Maybe
fault,
I
dude.
just will
We'll
buy
talk-
you a sandwich.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk before the Bwammies, but we might need to get a big and bigger sandwich for when we come up.
Let's do it.
Yeah, for the Bwammies.
We got it. I got you.
We'll have to talk about that because different tastes.
Yeah.
We'll have to combine some stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Real quick, you mentioned Avalon Black. I totally forgot to mention this. October 12th, Cave Radio's 6th anniversary party. We just celebrated our 6th anniversary on Tuesday. Was it?
Congratulations.
July 2nd, our 6th
Awesome.
anniversary here at Cave Radio Broadcasting.
Kick-ass, dude.
Congrats.
It was just me and 3 buddies wanting to continue our show, just roll with it. We weren't happy where we were. We decided to go underground and kind of do our own little thing, and we created Cave Radio Broadcasting on July 2nd, 2013, and we haven't looked back since. And it's thanks to bands like you guys that support us, and we support you. Support local. That's what we do here at Cave
I
Radio
love coming here,
Broadcasting.
man. This
it's
is
a cool place.
Great show.
I'm glad you guys do, man, because that's what we wanted to do. When Al and I asked Al to do this show, Big and Bigger, back in October of 2014, and it was like one of them things where we didn't want to be the regular show. We wanted to have fun. We wanted to have you guys to come in here and kind of make fun of everything and have a good time and ask stupid questions and play awesome music and
swear.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yes.
Exactly. And I feel that Big and Bigger after 208 episodes has gotten to that point where, we're having bands reach out to us now instead of us begging bands to come in and, hey, come on in. Now we got bands that are releasing new albums. And doing new things.
I appreciate that you pay us, man.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I know the
You're
rest of the
welcome.
people that come on don't get paid, but
Yeah.
I really like that you pay us, man. That's really nice.
It's only you guys.
Really nice that you pay us.
But anyway, October 12th at the Loving Touch in Ferndale, Michigan. We got 3 bands scheduled already for the Cave Radio 6th anniversary party. We have The Lows. We have Avalon Black. And we have, why am I drawing a blank on this? Dawn, why are you not?
She's not even looking at you, dude.
I wasn't even paying attention.
What is it that
What
you'd
are we
say
doing?
you do here?
Yeah, so what do you do here?
We promote local bands.
I can't remember the name of the fucking third band. I'm drunk.
General Lee.
No, anyway, I'll tell you after the break. We'll be back. Actually, all right, you guys ready?
Wait, who did you say?
I said Avalon Black.
Lowe's.
The Lows. Who's the third band? The 4 dudes from Fenton.
Oh, God.
Fail.
Yeah.
I fail, too.
Ultimate fail. Fail.
Alan, call
He's
in.
typing in 4 dudes from Fenton right now.
Redstone
Google search.
Souls.
Dude, those guys are awesome.
Your favorite
I know,
band!
my fucking
I've played
favorite
with
band.
those dudes before. They're fucking sweet,
Redstone
dude.
Souls, man. These guys are fucking magnificent. They came in and they came in like you guys did. I think it might have been a week or 2 after you guys came in. Fucking snowstorm from hell. Like snowed 7 inches on their way here, and they still came and hung out with us all night long and partied and had a good time. And we're looking for a 4th band. We actually have our
Shotgun.
Word out.
Yeah.
I know. We have our word out to a 4th band right now, but we're waiting on them. As soon as they tell us yay or nay, then it's open season.
Open.
Open season.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Well, we gotta go. Thanks for everything, dude. Bye.
Fuck you guys. If it was up to me, I'd have all
Well,
of you.
that's
motherfuckers.
what you get for bringing it
50
up
bands.
while you're
I
talking
know,
to
I
us.
know. All right. 4 or 3 people that are live you'd want to have drinks with, Dan.
I really love Michael Caine. I know I said him already
great.
for my eulogy, but he, in my mind, is one of the greatest actors of all time.
Remember
Michael
him in
Caine.
Victory?
No.
The soccer movie?
No.
With Pele and Sylvester Stallone?
What? No.
Yeah.
He was in a movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone was the fucking goalie.
Oh, no shit. All right. Well, maybe I got to check that one out.
Dude, Victory, it's called. Pele's in it.
So, all right. So, Michael Caine. I would say, why not David Gilmour, just to pick his brain.
Okay.
And Travis Stever, or Stever. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's
It's like
the
Aven Campau.
He's the other guitarist from Coheed and Cambria.
Okay.
And so I would want to pick his brain real bad.
Okay. Rhino.
Neil Patrick Harris. Daniel Levy, son of Eugene Levy. That's
Yeah,
fucking
he's great,
hilarious. And then wild card Gary Busey. I think I'd be a fucking party. I'd be a party.
It would be. Speedo.
I would love to hang out with Alex Lifeson, Geddy Lee, and Neil Peart for just a little bit. That'd be great.
band.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
Rush,
band.
yeah.
Yeah, we go into it.
There was someone else that said it last week or 2 weeks ago.
They fucking kick ass.
Yeah,
for
it's a
three
good.
dudes.
Dude, that's a good answer.
Rob, what about you?
Betty White. Oh yeah. For sure. The dude from fucking Police Academy that makes the sound effects.
David.
I want to get drunk with that dude so fucking badly.
Kevin Winslow, something Winslow.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy. And
Winslow?
Alex
Yeah, that's it,
Holycross,
Michael
because we
Winslow.
used to be friends, but we don't hang out anymore. So probably Alex Holycross would be really great to like have some drinks with that guy.
Oh, that might happen. That might happen on
Probably
Friday.
Not now.
Yeah, probably not anymore. It's all fucked.
All right, Aven.
Okay.
Oh, he wrote him down.
Yeah. Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Because you guys are the same size.
Same freaking size, Rob.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
We just caught that on video. You're in
Yeah.
trouble.
Flipping birds.
David Bowie, and the best Joker ever. I don't care what you say, Mom, because Suicide Squad sucked. Heath Ledger.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
You think Jared Leto?
Right there, dude. Suicide Squad did suck, and Jared Leto was a garbage Joker.
Oh my gosh,
He was
it was
terrible.
so
All right,
bad.
so what do you guys think about? Have you saw the new Joker trailer
Oh, with,
Yeah.
with Joaquin.
with Joaquin
With what?
Phoenix?
I'm interested.
So
I'll watch
I
it.
saw the first trailer and I was like, "Oh God, are you kidding me?" But then my daughter and son and I went and saw one of the movies a couple weeks ago, and that was the trailer for it, and I was like,
It's an origin story, right?
is.
Like it's before he's all fucking
it's
whacked
like a
out. and
different-
shit.
Yeah.
"It is. He's a clown, and
It's a
he's
different Joker, though.
It is. It's Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a different.
Different. Oh,
Joker in the
so-
timeline, or of like in the DC universe.
So that's
you know.
what's kind of pissing me off because why fuck with the timeline? You know, you want to compete with Marvel.
What good
No,
is it? if
can't
you-
do that
What good
at
is
this
it?
point.
Yeah.
So now they're just going to start throwing random shit. I think DC's doing better with their TV shows. You know,
Yeah.
the Flash and the
Yeah.
Batman, or the Gotham, and Gotham was sweet, dude. I
Dude,
thought that was
just
a
finished
great,
watching what's on there now, and I liked it, dude. I liked it
Gotham
a lot.
was
Gotham
fucking
is cool.
awesome, dude. I thought that was great the way they introduced all the characters.
It started off kind of slow, but
It
like
did.
I fucking loved it. By the
The
end, I
last
was
couple
like, I couldn't
seasons
stop
picked
watching
up,
it.
Yeah, but Jessica Jones though.
Well, that's Marvel.
Yeah, I know. TV show,
Like, you know, and that's what I said.
Yeah.
I think DC's killing it in TV shows.
Yeah,
'Cause that's Marvel.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I like
Jessica Jones is
Jessica
good.
Jones and Iron Fist.
Iron Fist was a
sucked.
little
Iron Fist sucked, and so did Nick Cage was.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage,
Yeah.
Nick Cage.
No, everybody knows. Everyone knows
Oh,
Nick Cage
oh,
sucks.
that's
We
right.
talked about that earlier.
But Punisher was sweet. Daredevil
Yeah.
was sweet.
Yeah.
You
Jessica
know?
Jones, I just feel like I've liked a lot of the Marvel shows more because they go off in tangents with DC shows, like with the Arrow.
The Flash and the Arrow, they did the multiverse.
I've heard that the Flash was good. I haven't given it a valid chance.
It's pretty
yet.
good.
pretty good.
And Legion is fucking started a new. I really like Legion. It's super weird.
Like I said,
It's a
it's
mind
just
fuck,
kind
but I
of
really
weird,
like
and
Legion.
I think DC's kind of fucking it up the way they're kind of just.
Yeah.
Well, their movies are trash, dude.
They're
They're
horrible.
just,
Yeah.
which is so disappointing.
Besides the Christopher Nolan Batmans, which were all
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Those were awesome.
But most Batmans are just kind of on their own. They're not even really any DC anymore anyway.
Yeah,
They're just like, they're Batman.
Right. All right, we're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, you guys got one more for us, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, we'll be back in like 3 minutes. We got the Habadasher in here hanging out with us. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. You're listening to Big and Bigger, episode number 208, right here on Cave Radio Broadcasting.
Seriously.
The results are in. You're not my friend. You crossed the line. Lost your mind. Now you're all alone. Don't you call my phone. 'Cause the smell on you is rotten. With all the jealousy wrapped up in makes you afraid. Locked you in jealousy wrapped up in makes you let it go. Oh yeah. The results are you're not my friend. Your game is now you're going what the lost and confused. All you do is abuse. Are you ready?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. I want to thank everybody for listening. Like I said, whether it be on the Cave Radio app, which you can find on your Apple or Android phone, Cave Radio, all one word, or on www.crbradio.com, or on the Facebook Live app, Cave Radio Broadcasting on YouTube, or Real Cave Radio on Twitter. You can catch us at all of those. I want to thank Aven Campau for coming in and hanging out with us. Missy, thank you for driving him down here and hanging out. I mean, I know he was already down here being all famous and shit, but thank you for bringing him to the Cave Radio Studios. And thank you for my painting, which, by the way, I'm going to show it to the camera.
Let me see over here, too.
Look at that. Cool stuff. You got it? Yeah. All right. And thank you to the Habadasher, which you can find playing this weekend in, what's the name of the, Bogstown, Indiana. Hold on, let me get that up there. Bogstown, Indiana, Summer Bash 19. The Habadasher, Hip Tuck and Rumble, the Gasoline Gypsies, and the headliners, the Native Howl, a couple other bands from Indiana, which I didn't have written down because they're not from Michigan and they haven't been on my show yet. So once they come on the show, then I'll talk about them all the time. But ladies and gentlemen, one more time in the Cave Radio Studios, the Habadasher.
This is a brand new song. It's the newest called Slag.
Hey, little boy, you seen the castle? No, sir, not the grain. Hey, little boy, do you know who stole it? No, sir, I don't know who to blame. All I know is good. Cast off the impurity everywhere you go. Fuck all your intolerance. All I know is good. Cast off the impurity everywhere you go. Fuck all your intolerance. Hey, little boy, you seen the castle? No, sir, not the grain. Hey, little boy, do you know who stole it? No, sir, I don't know who to blame. All I know is good. Cast off the impurity everywhere you go. Fuck all your intolerance. All I know is good. Cast off the impurity everywhere you go. Fuck all your intolerance. Once you've become lost in that song, strength and leading, and we start again. Once you've
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Habadasher, you can check him out at the one Habadasher, right? It's pretty much everything. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all that stuff. All right, and next week we got Reckless Revival hanging out with us. We'll be back then. See ya. Peace.
That was awesome.
Bow to the masters.